I'm not playing no fucking games, dude.
I fuck you, son of a bitch.
Stop making us stupid calling. You're out of your crazy mind.
You ain't getting no goddamn dollars.
Oh, fuck you. All night long.
Kiss my pussy.
Why don't you piss off?
You're listening to the Madhouse Radio Prankcast.
98.6.
The Mouth.
I'm in the streets listening to Madhouse Live. I hope my speech can compete with that bad mouth style that we get from Carlito. That's my big amigo. So just kick back to listen to this cat called People. When this show goes live, I'll be like, damn, this shit's bitchin'. Stop whatever I'm doing to tune in and listen. You can catch me in the back of his home at Horse Machine Ranch Road. I'm busting mad fat flows for asshole manchos. My spit crazy. Shout out to Big Amy. That's nice, honey, baby. We kissin' pussy, so ladies touch your labia. It's crazy how the stuff that my bruh might say to you. Face it, cuz it's the #1 prank cast. Stay back if you can't handle all the straight laughs that we hand to your dome. And if you want, call the number. You can even be a guest on the show. Now it's time for Madhouse Live. And now it's time for Madhouse Live. Hey yo, it's time for Madhouse Live. And it's time for Madhouse Live.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
You're using Bing? Oh, weird.
I'm pretty sure it has microbots in it. Yeah, nanobots, that's what it's called.
Hey, Dwight, there's apparently no audio on the YouTube.
Oh, no.
Ah, there we go. Let me check the mix where we at. Okay, fine. Yeah.
That's where you
Okay,
gotta make
yeah.
the machine go.
Yeah, so as I was saying, yes, we lost the Carlito on the last Friday. And so we're here to remember his ass and his antics and all that shit, as he would put it. You know, he says, "Come on," he's like, "I got a lot of shit to do." He says all the time. But joining me currently in the thing, and you will have an opportunity to call in later. We have a call-in number for people that want to call in and share stories and remembrance and stuff. And we got some of his best calls, some of the best calls nominated by you folks and us, whatever we could fucking dig up. Joining me currently is, of course, Giad is right there. We also have Mr. RBCP.
Hello.
Hi. We got Cat Catastrophe over here.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. Fuck you.
Okay, good. We also have the Expo Machine, who is piping the audio tonight.
I have pipes, and I put audio through the pipes.
Big organs. He's got big organs over there. He's putting through the pipes. Excuse me. We also have MST3 Clay, the tap draw artist. Yeah, he's tapping and drawing.
Yay.
We have Xander Fett over here as well.
Howdy.
Hi. Gilmumbo has stepped away from his time in Nigeria. He's caught a plane and fought the coronavirus to be over here in the United States.
Gilmumbo is not here currently. He had to go take care of some unfinished business, but he will be calling again later, I think.
Is he running from the
From
plane
what he
again?
told me.
God damn it.
He won't say, but he like I said, he's going to be joining us later.
Let's see. I gotta go to this list because there's more people in this call. I just can't see. We have Crispy here with us.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
And then let's see. We got Gordo. We got Mr. Papa Gordo.
Hey guys.
Hey. And then a huge surprise, a big surprise, a man you haven't heard from in quite. Or I'm sorry, Nash. Oh, we covered Nashby, didn't we? We say you? Yeah. Oh no, Nashby's here. Oh, he can't talk. Okay, he's doing sign language. And then a man you haven't heard from in quite some time, Carlito's sidekick, his right-hand man, Mr. Milkman. Yeah.
Oh! Thank you for having me on, Dwight. Thank you guys for doing this for our beloved hermanito. We're going to celebrate the life of this genius right here today, right here, one and all. God bless every one of you for coming and joining us. He's smiling down from heaven right now. Thank you so much for doing this, guys.
I don't know. According to that one prank call, there was a GPS in his butt, and he was going straight to the hell through the trap door.
That was for Bush. Now, you got to remember, that was for Bush. The context of the call was for Bush. Now, Hermanito is laughing in heaven as he directs the arrow down for Bush.
I do like the drawing that Nick Caesar did of Carlito at the pearly gates with St. Peter, and he's yelling, "I'm from the corporate office, motherfucker." That's a pretty good drawing. I like it.
Well, don't that sound fitting?
I'm pretty sure if there were security cameras at the pearly gates, that happened.
I'm sure there was a slight altercation there. He made it neat.
Fucking crazy. But yeah, we're gonna celebrate. How many years was Carlito on the air? I lost count after a while. He did an anniversary
12?
show. No,
13?
it was more than 12.
2005 he started.
5, so 15.
Well, I remember when he did 10
years.
Yeah, because I came around in
anniversary celebration.
Because I came around in 2012 and started listening, or not 2008. I started listening. So I was around for 12 of those years.
Oh wow! Yeah, I guess I just I remember the 10th anniversary show. Holy shit! It's been 5 years from that. Oh wow!
Not to cut you off, we do have a time limit because we got a past prank I guess that we got a call, but I would like to play the call first.
Okay.
So Axpa, if you would point your machines at
mute.
Let's see. You don't have to mute. We can kind of talk about the calls that's going. It's no sags. I'm looking to see what
number one.
Is it number one? Okay, good.
Number one.
That is the call, and we will be talking to this gentleman shortly after.
All right, here we go.
All right.
JC Company, this is James.
Hey, Big James, how you doing, Bubba?
Well, I'm doing fine.
Sir. God damn, yeah. Look, I got them no sags from you.
Okay.
Holy God Almighty. God bless you, sir. I tell you what, that changed my life. It changed my damn life, man. You don't understand. It was good.
Well, I'm glad you really liked it.
Did you came up with it yourself with your whatever, you know? Like how'd you come up with that? Was it divine providence?
Well, actually, it was. I prayed for a solution, an alternative to suspenders, and that idea came to me within about an hour. I had it down on paper. Yes, sir.
Man, I'll tell you what. I was wearing under the clothes suspenders for a long time because my wife, she says I look bad in suspenders. I look like an old man, she said. So I and I'm no offense, sir, but I looked up on the Google, on the Amazon, they had under the clothes suspenders, and I wore them for 3 years, and it's uncomfortable. My armpits would bleed sometimes, and then they get loose, and it just plain looks bad. But the worst part, brother, is that you can't wear an untucked shirt. You got to untuck your shirt every time.
Right.
And then I got pulled aside by my boss, and he said, "Hey, Cross, I really wanted you to get this position, but you come in and you don't want to dress like you don't want to dress like everyone." I'm like, "But I can't." I told him, "Look, I don't have the kind of body shape for me to have to hike my pants. So I got on my knees and I prayed to God. And in my head came, Cross, why are you keep thinking about under the clothes suspenders? Why not just say it's the straps, right? It's the straps that's the problem, right? So I said strapless suspenders, and I said this ain't gonna work. God, Lord Jesus Christ, put your website right in my face. I find you on Amazon over there. And I've been wearing them now. Now, the one thing is the Velcro does dig into you a little bit if you're not careful. You got to watch out. You got to make sure you got your lines evened up.
Gotcha. Now, did you round the edges once you trimmed it? The tips?
Well, maybe that's what my problem is. Maybe that's what my goddamn problem is. I don't know. And then I saw your YouTube video first,
Okay.
Now, and
if you do, not to interrupt you, but I don't want you to I don't want to be comfortable for you, but that's the trick. If you cut them, the tips straight across, squared off, because I used to do that in the beginning.
Right.
And then you go to overlap it and put it on. If it's not perfectly straight, those little pointy tips will poke you.
So round them out, you're saying? You're saying round them out.
Scissors and round those edges off and knock the tips or pointed tips off, and that'll help a lot. And then you are wearing it over an undershirt.
Oh, all the time. I love my undershirt. Okay. Yeah, because I sweat under the. I got them, the man breasts. I'm sorry to say that, but I got those. And you know how the sweat gets under there, and then it gets on the shirt, and I can't have that.
Sure.
I live in Florida, so you know how hot it gets in here. Florida, where you at, Bubba? You're in Texas or something?
Yes, sir. I'm kind of west, more central west Texas. Yeah.
God bless it. All right. Well, hey,
I'm glad you're liking it.
Thanks. So, real quick, I saw your video, before I bought, and you demonstrate the whole thing, like how to put it on and everything. My favorite part was when you unbutton your pants and your zipper, you pulled it down, and you put it around you,
Okay.
Because I could see your body down there, and I became sexually excited myself.
No.
Yeah. So
let's not go there, sir. Let's not go.
But why you wore a long shirt? Do you have a copy where you wore a short shirt so I could see the private parts a little bit?
Okay, we're gonna have to end this conversation. But
how big are your sexual organs?
I appreciate your business, sir.
All right. Well, I was just wondering because you're cute. Oh, he hung up the phone.
All right, so that's the infamous no sags call. Carlito actually liked the product. He bought it, and he was like, "Hey, I gotta call this guy." Well, I believe it was Dust Bernadette got a hold of him and wanted to know if he wanted to be a part, like if we could give him a call, if he wanted to talk about when Carlito called him, and he said, "Yeah." He's like, "Go ahead." And so I cut out the call and played it back for him so the guy could actually hear the call so he could remember it. And he's into it. He actually donated to Carlito's GoFundMe for the funeral. Yeah, he threw $50 into the GoFundMe.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So we
have some collecting to do. He called so many people.
Excuse me, we've got the tip jar right here. Just throw it into your phone.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call him the No Sags guy. I don't even know what is. Actually, I don't think we're supposed to call him by his original name. I think we're just supposed to call him Mr. No Sags. So we're dialing him right now. And here we go. The call is on its way. We're about 6 minutes late calling him, though. It's because I was rambling in the beginning.
JC Company, this is James.
Hey, how you doing? This is, I guess, we're calling on behalf of Carlito. I guess we know you better as Mr. No Sags.
Yes, sir, I guess so. You could call me that.
Well, it'd probably be easier. We wanted to thank you when we call. We saw that you had donated to his GoFundMe for his final expenses, but he genuinely, there was a lot more. I know you listened to part of the call that he did with you. There was actually a lot more in the beginning. There's probably about 10 minutes more in the beginning where he was actually ranting and raving about how great your product was. But he decided he was gonna use it as some material on his show. He used to do one weekly for people on YouTube and different platforms. And we just it's one of the fan favorites, and from time to time we like to try to get in touch with people and see if they number one, if they remember the calls. Some people do, some people don't.
Yes, sir.
But I don't know if any of the other guys, because I do have some other guys that were co-hosts, if they had any comments, questions, anything like that.
Gotcha. Well, I'll say this. He did such a good job of pranking me that I had no clue that it was a prank call until just the other day when somebody called to let me know he had passed on. And I didn't even realize, but he sure got me.
There was one guy, we're going to relive it a little later into the show. There was a gentleman he used to call in Guam once a year. He would call him, he worked out at Hooters in Guam, and on Thanksgiving Day he would call him, and he always had this premise about a horse. And just once a year he would call this guy, and he would just be like, "Why the hell are you calling me about this horse?" And it was just once a year he wanted to touch base with the guy. I don't know, more or less just to let the guy know he was thinking of him or what it was, but it was weird. It was funny. It was just off the wall.
It was our Thanksgiving treat, Dwight.
Yeah, that it was.
Thanksgiving treat.
Yeah, well, we did what they would call Pranksgiving, and we would raise money for a needy family. We would do a 24-hour prank marathon, and we would raise money, and we would buy Christmas presents for a needy local family and things like that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, it's sad that I didn't know him, other than that call, and I've just really been praying for his wife and family, and he was a young man. I didn't realize that. I read his obituary, and gosh, only 40. That's
he'd been doing his show for almost 15 years. He'd been doing his show, and he definitely touched a lot of people during that time, and so it was like the least that we could do is with his passing is just relive some of the stuff that he did that made us laugh, that got us through real rough times, and things like that.
Gotcha. Well, I definitely want to just pass on my thoughts and prayers for his wife and his family and all too, and y'all. When he gave me that call, I mean, it was a real shocker, and he had me going. When he used the name Cross, well, I just couldn't put all that together.
That's just the name he just went by Cross. People are like, "What's your name?" He's like, "Cross," and they'd be like, "Cross what?" Like, "No, it's just Cross." and kind of throw him for a loop. They were like, oh, okay, I don't know what this guy's agenda is, or what he wants, but yeah, that's what he was known by around here. It was just Cross or Croft if they like to mess it up like a crawfish.
Gotcha. Well, I was sure glad to find out that he was married. That last part of the call when he had me a little shook up there.
Yeah. We listened to the call just before we called you. Yeah, he kind of sounded like he wanted to move into one side of your bed over there.
Yeah, and I sure don't want to go there. Sir. So,
yeah, trust me, that's not where he wanted to go either. It was more of a shock value than anything.
Well, it shocked me. I have to say, I meet with some other men, about 10 of us every Friday morning for prayer and accountability, and that I took that to the guys. I said, man, this got me shook up, guys. This guy called me. I had no clue that it was a prank. So,
yeah, sometimes you just don't know how to handle his sense of humor.
Yeah.
1 week he'll be on one kick, and then he'll throw you for a loop the next week.
Yeah, I ended up putting him on our prayer list for about 2 months, so he got a lot of prayer out of it anyway.
Oh, trust me, he needed it. He definitely needed it. But we appreciate you coming on and sharing a little bit of the memories with us and stuff, and we greatly appreciate that. And I know it's getting kind of late where you're at, so I don't want to keep you too long. But we all, from the bottom of our hearts, we wanted to thank you, number one, for being a part of our memories with him,
sure.
As well as thank you very much for your donation to his GoFundMe.
Yes, thank you very much.
You bet. And if you see his wife, just let her know she is in her prayers. So y'all be safe and be blessed.
All right,
Yeah,
you have a great night.
You too. You bet.
Love you.
Thanks.
Yeah, there you go, Mr. No Set. Don't forget the sound effects. I'll clap right here for him, Mr. No Segs. Yeah, that's a good old
awesome guy.
That is a good man. That is fucking awesome.
I am not used to being on a call. I'm not used to being on a call with you guys where genuinely it's like a good feeling and nobody's trying to fuck with anybody.
It's just weird.
It is a little weird. I'm like,
right. Somebody should have called him a motherfucker. You know it. You know somebody should have.
That guy is a gem. He is a gem. He's a good guy, man. He's a real good guy.
Yeah.
I would really love hearing that call, man. Thanks for putting him on. He was a real nice guy.
Thank you,
That's
Dust,
a kind-hearted man right
for
there.
hunting him down. Dust got in contact with him, and
thank you for doing
the
that.
information. He did all the legwork to get him on. I tried to get him on by 10:15 because he said he's an old man, and he's Central Time, so. Between now and it's 9 something his time, and he said by 10 o'clock I'm heading to bed. So there was.
I know the hermanito is smiling ear to ear right now. That right there is a treasure right there. That's a good call, man. Thanks for bringing that guy on. I know he's proud. He's proud of that call. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a good guy. People are asking in the YouTube chat. I'm trying to pay a little bit more attention to that. It's not a normal show. I don't have to have as many windows open. They're asking if we get a hold of Big Amy. Big Amy, if I remember right, was just a clerk at a gas station. So I doubt Big Amy is easy to track down. I did see also that somebody said about Ernie. We just found out. We mentioned Ernie during that talk with him. Ernie passed away in 2015. We just found out. So Guam, Ernie Guam passed away back in 2015. So all those years where we're like, man, where the fuck can we find Ernie? Ernie passed away out there in Guam. So we weren't. I think 2014 Pranksgiving was the last time we were able to talk to Ernie. And
that's why we never could find him again.
That's exactly why we could never find a phone number for him again. Or anything like that. We always had the lonesome loser, hitman.
Wait, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, we actually got the number, and then that called the place where he worked at, and they got us the place where he went to, and they passed us along, man. And we actually was like following him as a friend, and every time he was like, "What the hell?" He couldn't figure out what the hell we kept talking for. So it was so funny because he's one of them people that we moved along with him in his life from one like job to another, right?
Right. Yeah. There was 3 jobs at least that he moved from that we kept because he was at the Hooters, he was at that steakhouse one year, and then he moved on to something else. But Carly was able to go back to the steakhouse and tell him that like he was moving off the island. He had some early shit, and he's like, he needs to come get it. Do you have a number for him? And they're like, oh yeah, we got a number, and he gave him his number. And Carly was like, yeah. He's like, you remember this conversation? The guy's like, yeah, it's kind of familiar. He's like, about a year ago, and the guy's like, yeah. He's like, almost exactly a year ago.
Exactly.
And the guy's like, God damn it. He was like, it was a motherfucker. Caleb says, hey, Dwight, can you pass on my respects for me? I wish I was able to get involved with this great community, but I'm more of a silent lurker. Love you guys. Been listening for years. Yeah.
I told you, these are the people out there, the unheard masses. Thank you for doing that. I knew you were out there. I love you guys.
We got 200 people on the YouTube right now, and it says 196 more on the Mixler right now. So I don't know if that's a total 400 or if we got some overlappers that are watching the video as well as being on there. Let me check the Mixler to see what Mr. Biggs keeps asking if this is a live show. It's like, yes, this is a live show. Here's our first incoming caller calling on the incoming line. Let's patch him in. Hello.
You're on the air.
State your name and occupation.
Denver, go ahead.
East of the Rockies.
Fuck, it's not working.
Ah, shit.
It's fucking figures. Hang on, we'll figure out
machines don't go.
Yeah, hang on. Let me tuck that back away. Hang on. We're going to have to make that go. Yeah, I'm going to put my penis away. Mr. Biggs keeps asking. He's like, is this live? It's like, yes, it's a live remembrance of Carlito. Like, it's not Carlito live doing calls. Like, no, that's not a possibility anymore. These are reruns.
I mean, when it comes down to it, it's a live show, but it's a live show memorial, right? Yeah. So we're going to play old shows. We're going to talk. There's not going to be us doing pranks. I'm sure I don't know how long this goes on, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are doing pranks after. But yeah, that's just the kind of thing it is. Are you trying to get something? It's a celebration
party, man. It's just kind of like the last Madhouse kick, guys. Like Carlito would be here with us. If not, I'm here, and I'm glad that we're all here. I think it's like our last Madhouse, guys.
Yeah. Looks like
all of us on the Madhouse at one time or another.
Somebody join here. Hello, who are you? What do you want?
Wow.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, this is Little Evil Neo.
Oh shit.
Oh.
What's going on?
Little Evil Neo. Oh, God.
Yeah.
You girl. Oh, man. Welcome back.
Yeah. Hi.
It's Milkman. It's been many years since I heard from you. I'm so glad to hear you.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hello.
I just got Nono's response that you guys were doing the memorial show. I'm sorry I'm late.
Yeah, it's probably Nunu was late.
It's pronounced Nono.
Well, I pronounce it Nono. I know it's Nunu, but I've always pronounced it Nono. So
I think
I'm
everyone
sorry.
should call him Nono from now on.
Actually, Nono, but everybody says it's Nunu. It's actually Nono. That is correct.
Okay. Everybody take note.
Let me see. Axpa, are you right there?
I am here.
Can you load up all of those Facebook sounds from Carlito all at once, and will they like play down a playlist, or you got to do it individually?
That's so awesome.
I would do it individually, but there's a bunch of numbers in the YouTube chat. You probably want to
numbers
handle. Yeah, people are putting in I think fake call-in numbers. So we haven't released that yet, have we?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
but that's not. Those aren't the call-in numbers, though. Those are incorrect.
That's good. What do you want me to do? You want to put all these?
Yeah,
we'll
just go through these. These are just Facebook.
All
right. Sounds or messages Carlito would send to people.
Sounds.
Yeah, that would send them.
I guess should we give a little history on that? Because up until I guess earlier this week, I didn't really even realize that he was mass sending them to everybody. I would get these messages on Facebook all the time from Carlito. They'd be like, whatever fucking weird noise you want to make. And then sometimes it would be like the dead talking to him. And so I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I always laugh and respond. And then, sometimes it turned into other conversations and stuff. And then all of a sudden you guys all started talking about you got the same messages. It turns out he was sending those fucking messages all over the place.
Yeah, he was. People, I know you're trying to call in right now. The line, it's not working, so you might as well just not until we can figure that out. We'll figure out another way to do it. We'll figure it out.
We've got 42 files here.
They're
so I'm just
all
gonna
really
click on this
they're
and
all
let it
really
go.
quick.
Yeah, they're all just little quick
just
sounds.
listen to these. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Me. Shit on you. Man, shit. My dog drove my truck into a Kmart. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh yeah.
Shit!
Oh my goodness.
That one I actually think he put up to his ass and farted.
Oh yeah, look at this. Woo! Touch it. Stupid! Old woman! Here comes the shit!
Hey man, come on man, don't have the other man.
Sex computer! Stupid! Murmur.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
I can show you the world! Yeah! Motherfucker! Oh, baby!
Over, sideways, and under.
A whole new world! I'll fuck you on the carpet! Yeah! Suck it, 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 oh, dun dun.
Oh, dun dun.
Oh yeah, suck my dick. Suck my dick, yeah.
Fix the vacuum. That's what it's like achievement unlocked right there on Xbox. Like,
blow it out your ass. Ding 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 ding. Can you put it in your ass? Oh. My name machine. Put it in your ass. Put it in your ass. Motherfucker, you get money. When I say, bitch, I'm missing chromosomes.
That's the last.
I think that was the last
one.
one.
That was the last one I got. Well.
Yeah, of course that would be the last one. But I had to go back through. I actually had Facebook archive my messages like with everyone just so I could isolate Carlito's folder. And people, I said stop calling in. You're not getting on right now. The system's not working. It makes no sense for you to keep calling. The system's broke. It's not going to work. The machine don't go. But yeah, so I was grabbing all those different. Yeah, see, people are just going to be dumb now. I'll just go shut the number off and we'll be done with it. Because people are fucking autistic apparently. So we'll do that in a second. But yeah, he just fucking just about every day there'd be some type of message, and I
ended up blocking him on Facebook. Or I mean, I muted his messages because it was just like every day it was like the dead messages.
Yeah, there was probably at least 30 fucking dead messages where dead just something going on about something. Most of them started with Daddy, and he's fucking talking to Carlito. Daddy, will you touch me? And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Hang on just a second. Hang on, watch this. Hey, I told you to quit calling. Why the fuck are you still calling?
He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit until you like...
Around KDK's Lunatic Fringe. And... oh my goodness. He was just the same way. He would call into KDK's stream and just make all these random sounds just like that. He would piss off KDK like there was no tomorrow. But he would make some of the best prank calls with KDK.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he loved KDK. When we found out that KDK had passed away, he was pretty broke up about it.
I still laugh about their calls when he's like Carlito's gonna have him do a call, and he's like, oh, you're sandbagging me. You're sandbagging me. He's like, you don't tell me where you call it from.
Yeah. KDK was the man. Well, back in the day, now he was the man.
Oh yeah.
There was the only thing going on was KDK, and then here comes Carlito calling in, and I'll never forget him, man. He's a spark out of nowhere, man. Here he comes on. He does this crazy ass call, and next thing you know, I'm like, hey, that guy right there got a name just like my stepson. I'm gonna talk to him. So I got him on the Java chat, and we started talking. Exchanged his ID with me, a screen name, and we started talking, and that was the beginning of trouble right there. From that point on, I taught him how to get into IRC, and once he got into IRC and we got in with KDK, then the next thing you know, we actually founded a show. Decided he wanted to get a show going, and KDK actually gave us a freaking break. This is how it was in the old days. There was nobody else, so all the other networks were all faded away and fell apart and fighting and infighting, kind of like what happened a few years ago. It just kind of went crazy. But we ended up joining up with KDK, and he threw us a rope, man, and we got on. And from that point on, we started doing things that y'all would begin to know as our show, the Crazy Ass Madhouse. Man, I never forgot that first time he started calling in, man. That spark of genius right there. I just.
Oh man, Milkman, did Carlito find KDK on Alternicast or was it Shoutcast?
It was Shoutcast.
It was Shoutcast. Okay, so it wasn't Alternicast. It was Shoutcast. But yeah, it was really crazy because it was between KDK and Carlito that I think it was Prank Call Radio that was born, and they were on Ted's stream for a while, and Ted was with this Indian kid.
Ted Webb.
Ted Webb, was doing a show too. So it was three of them. Yeah, before Lego and Zolar. And so it was them three that was doing a show. And Ted was also getting as many prank calls as he could to run between shows. So that was the whole start of prank call radio.
Ted was intricate back then because he was always like providing with the stream and helping us, and he was joined up between all of us as a group.
Yeah.
And he kind of got burnt out, and went on to the side of it, but he's still out there. I think he still has a stream going on.
Yeah, it's Blue Planet Prank Radio now.
Okay.
But yeah, it was PCU. Tanya that says they were on PCU. Yeah, Prank Call Underground.
What happened with them? I started providing them with the call cards. I was on the islands at the time. I lived on the Virgin Islands. Okay, so here I am out in the middle of the 3,000 miles from Florida at least. So I'm buying these cards out there at the Arab store, and they were these international cards that had like 10,000 minutes on it. So we could call anywhere in the world and would never give you the name of the number. So all we did was take and start calling all these numbers. So I give these cards over to KDK, and I'd buy them every week. And we burned these cards out as fast as we could. And then Carlito comes, and then we put those cards on the air right away. So all of our calls started from the cards. And then once we had the gizmo thing between us there, and we started using that way to talk with each other. And it was kind of like before there was Skype or anything, with this like kind of like one-way thing with gizmo. We would talk back and forth. That's what they called the satellite link. And we're talking about on the satellite link, that was actually the gizmo. So we use those calls and cards. And I told him, I said, hey, man, so what do you think of this, man? Why don't we try and call these English guys? Because Athena was in the group at the time too, because everybody that I had met in the chat, because I had taught myself to get into the chat at KDK's, because originally the only way you could come and take part was you had to learn IRC and get into the IRC chat. I didn't know anything, right? So I tried for probably about 6 months to get in. I could never figure out how to do it. So I looked up IRC and taught myself IRC, and I exploited this crack program. And I gave it to Carlito, and that's how we started getting into the chat room. But in the old days, you didn't get a word in because there was no call-in lines or any of that kind of crap. Unless you actually knew KDK, no one would, you never called anybody. It wasn't like it. The call-in stuff was much braver. That came later. So I said, hey, look, why don't we start calling England? And that's when we started doing the whole English thing. And that's when the whole international calling started moving out of America and not being all board and limited just American customers. We found all kinds of English customers, and considering the time zone and the dates and the time, it always ended up being late night calls, right? So that's why you got so many that what time it is calls. Everybody knows what time it is in England. Whenever the thing rings after 3 o'clock, it's too damn late, and they are pissed. So that's how English calls got started.
Do you guys have any calls of Mr. Nguyen?
Of who?
Not that I know of.
The Mr. Nguyen calls. Carlito did a few calls of Mr. Nguyen. He lived in San Jose, California, and KDK called him a lot of times. But Carlito called him too. It was Mr. Nguyen, and he was a Asian guy that used to fly off the handle right when he started talking.
Yeah, early on. Yeah, I remember that guy.
You remember him? It was one of the best.
I remember. It was like having him order Cokes, and we started all that with the Cokes and the whole bit.
Yes. It was one of the classic ones where everyone had a shot at Mr. Nguyen. Mr. Nguyen was just one of those classics that we just kept on calling up.
Call.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone had a crack at Mr. Nguyen.
They had let's see, let's look some of his calls. I can read off some of the stuff that we've got that we could play. First, we got Carlito story mode. There's a couple calls in there. There's the story about how he microwaved a turd at a high school party.
Oh.
That he shit.
Always with microwave.
Yeah, and then there's one where he yelled at the Chinese embassy about their rockets, how they sucked. He's like, your iron sucks, your rockets suck. He's like, you can't even weld that shit underwater. Expo, if you want to go and hit the Chinese embassy rant in the Carlito story mode folder.
Good afternoon, Chinese MC.
We're gonna kick your ass just like we did in Vietnam, motherfucker. Is that what you want? Hey, fuck China.
Yeah.
Fuck China. Free Tibet. You want to marry me to get American citizenship? I'll suck your dick. Your little penis. No, seriously though, you guys are gonna get your asses kicked. You don't stop the bullshit. Stop fucking making claims in the South China Sea, motherfuckers. Stay on your side. Piece of shit. No one recognizes that bullshit law that you say that you get so many kilometers. No one gives a shit. It wasn't even made by your country. It was made by the Republic of Taiwan's government. You kicked them all out. You had a revolution, but you picked their laws when it's convenient for you, huh? Stupid asshole. Fuck you. Your rockets suck. Your products suck. Your iron sucks. You can't even weld underwater. You suck. You steal everything. Fuck out of here.
Just his fucking rants is some of the most comedic shit ever. Like, he doesn't even have to do the call and just start going off. It's Actually, if you want to try rolling the microwave call that's right below that or above it.
Yeah, I see if I poop in the microwave, how long it takes before it turns into kimchi.
One time when I was a kid, I was at a party when I was in high school, and I'm embarrassed to say this now, but I actually did. I went to
story ever.
Yes.
What?
I was at a house party once when I was in high school. I was 16, maybe 15. Okay, and I was drinking. One of the first times I was drinking. So for some reason, I thought this would be a great idea. I wanted to do a tanker, an upper decker, where you take a shit in a toilet bowl, and then so when people flush, the shit keeps coming out through the water, for a while. But I couldn't get the toilet lid up because it was like hinged on the wall. I remember it was like it had this hinge thing, and there was all this crap on top of it, like little figurines and stuff. Whatever it was, I couldn't get the lid off.
What the hell was that? Puerto Rico?
No, this is in Florida, man. This is when I was in high school.
Oh my God, I never heard of a hinge toilet. Continue.
I don't know. It was attached to the wall on the hinge. Anyway, so I was like, all right, well, I'm going to do something here. So there was a table and there were paper towels. The brown paper towels, cheap paper towels. I laid the paper towels out on the table, and I pulled my pants down and I took like a massive shit, a huge turd. It was like 1.5 feet long, and on top of the paper towels, right? And at first I was like, I'm gonna leave it here, but then I was like, no, someone's gonna come in and go like, Carlito just was the last one here. What the fuck? He took a shit, left it on the table.
So genetic testing,
So I don't know why I did this. I wrapped it up in paper towels, the turd. I wrapped it up in paper towels, and I wiped my ass, I flushed the toilet, and I washed my hands, and then I'm walking with a turd that's wrapped up in brown paper towels, and I make a beeline for the kitchen. I'm like, I'm gonna leave this in the fridge, I'm gonna leave it in the freezer, what the fuck do I do? Alright, so I get to the kitchen, and there weren't well, there were a lot of people in this party, and there were people in the kitchen. I was like, oh shit, there were, the people getting drinks out of the kitchen, and the beers in the fridge. I'm like, all right, the fridge is out because they're gonna see.
Ice cube tray.
So what I did, I'm such an asshole. I put it in the microwave.
my God!
I put it in the microwave.
This is getting crazier as the moment.
Yeah, I put it in the microwave and I turned it on the microwave. I turned it on for like, I think I put it on for like, I think I just keep hitting like 3. So it was like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And I hit start and then I left. I just left and I heard the aftermath after that. I heard the aftermath. Someone's like, someone took a shit in the microwave. Oh man. And the parents of the person that got caught, the parents, they caught the person. They got really mad. The parents came home, and
they caught him with the turd.
It wasn't beer bottles. It wasn't the neighbors complaining. It was the the microwave that had been shit in and had caked and shit. Yeah, they said it was the most horrible. They said it was like I never admitted to it, but everyone's like, oh man, it was like smoking and.
Because a new meaning to a steamer, the Cleveland steamer.
That's a steamer for sure. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, that's one of the more heroic deeds you pulled in many a moon.
Yeah, that was in a Puerto Rican people's house once.
So they would have never meant the toilet paper in the trash can, but that was a whole new twist to the adventure.
Yeah, that's my story. That's that.
Yeah, somebody in the chat in the YouTube's Eddie says, I like when he also said he liked to take the batteries out of phones and leave. And that's true, too. He used to like to take, like, the batteries out of people's remote controls and their fucking cordless phones. And he would take the batteries out and he would leave with them. Like, it'd be just, like, this senseless bullshit. But he would take the batteries out and just be like, hey, these are mine now. And, yeah.
You know what I loved? You know what story I loved? Because, maybe he's told this one public, but he told me this one in Chicago. He said when they were young... Yep, when he was young, he used to go to the Walmarts, where like people could, park their campers or whatever, overnight, because they don't care if you do that. And he would pull up to their camper with the lights facing the door, like within like 10 feet of the place, and just hold down on the horn. So he just, and they'd come out in their fucking underwear or something, yell, "What the fuck?" And he'd drive away and leave.
Yeah, he said he would.
It used to be so funny to do it all the time.
He said he pulled right up to the fucking semis, and just. Boom! Just throw the lights on. Oh! just fuck with them.
What an asshole!
And those guys probably had to be driving all damn night. They're like, oh, finally I can pull over somewhere. I can get some rest. And Carlito's like, not on my watch. Nope.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, he's a wild and crazy guy. We even got some milkman in on that one. He was in there. He was like, oh my God, the steamer.
Yeah, dude, that is by far
Cleveland steamer. That's how we got the Cleveland steamer concept.
I still don't understand why the toilet tank top was all hinged and stuff to the wall.
And I don't understand why Carlito went. You know what? I'm going to wrap up a piece of
Puerto
shit.
Rico. That's why he said Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Remember, he said it was a Puerto Rican house. So in Puerto Rico, it's just different there, man. I mean, like okay, here's the same thing in the islands too. Either one, the plumbing is not very good, so anything will stop them up, right? So you would put too much toilet paper in there, man, it end up getting stuck. So like people actually have to take the paper, like and put it in a waste basket and then throw it away, because if you don't to stop up the toilet, man, nothing will drain from the house. So that's why they got that lid like that shit, because it's not always convenient. You got to turn water on and off.
Russell in the YouTube says, I'm going to correct it a little bit, but he says, I like how he talked about working at Walmart. It wasn't Walmart, it was Kmart he worked at. And he would go on lunch and get a couple of 40s and shotgun them, and then he would come back from lunch. He fucking all buzzed and shit. But he said it was like later at night. He's like, hey, nobody ever fucking noticed. And so it was Kmart that he used to work at. But he said it was later at night and he was stalking. He's like, there's never anybody around. And Jen, I think Jen's got my Skype number or my Skype name and shit too. So if Jen pops in, he can. I've given that. That's probably the best way to actually. No, that's like the only way to get through now. Because his other stuff's not working. I don't know if RB's system can take call-ins without bumping milkman. If not, I'll just have to read shit. I'll have to read, and I don't like reading. It's bullshit.
I can hop off to let more people in. If
Oh
you
no,
need me
it's not.
to.
It's not you. It's my Skype fucked up when I do my call-ins, and they dial in with a number. It just it won't merge them with this conference.
Okay.
But Arby has a whole different system that he might be able to pipe calls into here if they call his
He'll
line.
fix it.
I just want to make sure it doesn't bump Milkman, and so people start trying to call right now. It's like you're fucking tards. You fucking tads. So we got a lot of calls to get to. We've got some of his more infamous ones.
Dwight.
How dare you interrupt me? How dare you? What?
Sorry. You want to tell the story about my trip to Puerto Rico and Carlito's shenanigans?
Oh, the Puerto Rico trip. Nashby had went down to Puerto Rico. I believe it was for his wife's side of the family. There was a wedding going on down there. Is that pretty accurate to start? There was a wedding.
It was a friend of my wife.
Yeah, actually. You were going to a wedding though down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what had happened is Carlito had recommended a place to stay down there to Nashby. Of course, Carlito being from Puerto Rico, he kind of knows the area. So what had ended up happening is he was down there, and Carlito's like, he goes, I'd kind of like to fuck with Nashby a little bit, nothing crazy, but he goes, I don't have his name. Well, Nashby had just mailed me, like, I don't know, a week prior, some RAM for my computer. So I was like, I think the envelope's still laying around here because I got to mail this stuff back to him. And I looked and I was like, oh, I've got his name right here. So we called the front desk. And of course, they're speaking all in Spanish. I'm fucking totally lost, but Carlito's rolling. Carlito's telling him what room. He's like, oh, this is my name. And they're looking it up. And Carlito's telling him, he say, yeah, there's an animal in my room. There's an animal loose in my room. He's running around. I'm scared. And, stuff like this. While he's trying to avoid saying there's a chicken in my room. Because he knew, like, Nashby would put it together if, like, there's a fucking chicken running around. So he's telling the front desk there's an animal and to bring a broom and a dustpan to get the animal. And so they end up going up there at, like, 1:30 in the morning Puerto Rico time and start, first, from what Nashby told me, I believe it, they end up calling his room to double check what was going on. And Nashby's like, I don't know. We don't need anything. Well, he was in the middle of the sex with his wife. And he was going, and Nashby told me, he's like, man, he goes, I hadn't had sex with my wife in like weeks. Like, we hadn't been able to, like, get together and stuff. Well, they ignored Nashby telling him, no, we don't need anything in the room. So Nashby goes back to his activities. They go up to the room and start banging on his fucking door and knocking and knocking and knocking. And I guess Nashby said he got up, like, really rude with a towel covering him. He's like, I don't need anything. And he ended up, his wife was like, you were really rude to him, and, like, cut him off right there. Like, it was like, you no get to finish. You no. You get no more. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, and then he asked, Nashby asked us the next day.
Carlito
he asked Carlito the next day if he had did something, and he asked me too, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea. And he's like, Carlito already told me, and I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, that was us. It was like, I'm not taking the heat. Like, fuck that. Carlito's not saying shit. I'm not saying shit. Let's see. We got some more calls. We got the dinged your car sagas, where Carlito's apparently dinging everyone's freaking cars. We got the Homa Hotel in Tehran. We've got some calls from the Do Drop In with Charlie. Let's see. We got some Jack Masterson.
Do Drop In, yeah.
The Sears Auto Center calls. Some calls where Carly was asking for spaces. The good old Turkish horse. And some Pope calls. We've got a bunch of other ones too that are all labeled out here. Like the Harlem Globetrotter calls where he calls and complains that the Harlem Globetrotters are fucking cheaters. And let's try we got Cobra Security too. That's a favorite. Let's try I don't know. Let's do a ding your car one.
Yeah. I already got it set up. There you go.
Go ahead.
Number one.
Hello.
Yes, hi. This is Roy. You left me a voicemail. I left that note on your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your name?
My name's Joel.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the car. I dinged your car. I'm pretty sure the damage isn't that apparent. I actually went and fixed it as best as I could while you were inside.
Where did you hit it at?
Towards the back, around where the gas tank goes, you know?
Okay.
All right, so I got into an argument with my wife, and she was giving me a hard time because we bounced some checks, okay? And I don't mean to get too personal about it, but I've been wasting money on lottery tickets, and I went to Indian Casino. So I got so angry that I started kicking your car. I kicked it a few times in the back.
You're kicking my car?
Yeah, I was upset. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just lost my temper. And then my wife she said that I had to leave a note for some reason on your car, so I went ahead and left a note. But I fixed it. I fixed it as best as I could. I had one of those dent pullers.
All right.
But did you see the damage?
I'm going to go out and take a look at it again. I saw a little bit of stuff, yeah, but I wanted to talk to you first to double check and make sure what I was looking at.
Well, I got really mad at your car, okay? So I kicked it. And that's I just wanted to let you know that I kicked your car.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, and I'll give you a call back once I look at it and talk with my insurance agent. Obviously, it's a little late tonight.
Well, no, the insurance they already fixed it. Insurance is nothing. I mean, your car should not have been there. Basically, is the way it goes.
That's very true.
What's your car there in my way? Well, your car. You made me angry. You did personally. I kicked your damn car.
I made you angry?
Yes.
How did that make you angry?
The way you parked.
Excuse me, my car was parked in a parking spot.
Yeah, exactly. A little too close, too far to the side. And then me and my wife got into it. We started arguing. I said, be a damn shame if someone did something to this car. And then I opened my car door really fast, and it hit the car door, like hit the side of your car, and it scratched it on the side there, like you saw. And she said, "Oh, very nice, very, very good, Roy, very good. You're brilliant." And I said, "Yeah, you don't like that?" And then I got out and I started kicking the car. And I said, "What are you going to do now about it?" And we
realize my car's an Audi, right?
Yes.
Not a cheap fucking car.
I don't. What's an Audi? What's that? I don't know a lot about cars.
It's a very expensive car.
It's an Audi. Those aren't expensive cars at all. No, they're not. It's not like a BMW. It's not like a BMW or.
They're more expensive than a BMW and a Mercedes.
I drive a Toyota Celica. So.
Yeah. So you drive a piece of shit. I drive an Audi. You're not going kicking other people's fucking cars. You have an obvious attitude problem.
Look, the most important part is that I made up with my wife. Okay.
I don't give a fuck about you and your wife. I give a fuck about my car.
Well,
you're going kicking people's cars.
Well, there's a part of that you need to know about, too, about the way I made up with my wife.
I don't give a shit about that. I'm happy for you.
Well, no.
You don't go around kicking people's cars.
It was on top of your car. Do you know what I mean?
Dude, you got issues.
I had sex with her on top of the hood of your car. After all this happened. Hello? Are you there, Scott? Sir? Sir, I'm sorry about the car. Are you there? All right, we lost him. Wow. He drives an Audi. I should have said I drive a Dodge Stratus. I saw someone throw that out there.
Fucking Dodge Stratus. Yeah, that classic line is better than was it a BMW?
I don't know why he picked that Dodge Stratus. I never figured out how he came up with that.
It's such a shitty car. That's like what most of mine. I tell them I drive a Dodge Neon. Like that's an old high school cheerleader car is basically what a fucking Dodge Neon is. It's like when I call the like the places that tow cars. I always tell them, I'm like, hey, do you know where my car is? He's blue. That's Nias. And they're like, we don't have your car. Stop calling here.
I really enjoyed when Carlito called my Planet Fitness and upgraded it to a silent lunk alarm. That was fucking hilarious.
From yeah, Milkman. You know about those, the lunk alarms that make all the noise over at Planet Fitness when people are slamming the weights.
Got him burn out. He burn him out.
Well, yeah, Green Bee belonged to one, and he was in there working out, and Carlito called it during the show, and told the guy he was from corporate, and he's having him like he's like, yeah, we got to get it linked up back here at corporate, and he ends up burning it out. He's like, congratulations, we've upgraded your lunk alarm. It's now a silent lunk alarm.
Yeah, a lady walked up to me and said, "This is just a test," and then walked past me.
Well, I've
got video. I just got to edit it.
We got video. I think we got the call too, but it screamed for almost 12 minutes, just going crazy. And then the brushes just burn out in it, and he's like, "Oh, congratulations! It's been upgraded. You now got the upgraded silent lunk alarm." He's like, "Oh, so," he's like, I don't know what that means. He goes, "Oh, just the light will flash." No, he's like, "That's just it. The light will flash."
Yeah, I could smell the smoke too coming out of the freaking lunk alarm.
Those things do get heated.
I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, we got video. Green Bee is over on like the leg press, and he's sitting there fucking cracking up as this thing's just wailing while he's in there. And I don't know. Axpa's supposed to be working on the video. We'll probably get that one put out.
Burning lunk alarm.
You've done that too, haven't you, Dwight? Like gotten them to turn it on until it kind of starts smelling.
I've got the record. Yeah, I got 13 minutes of lunk alarm. But there was one, that it actually started smoking, and they're like, "Do you see fire?" They're like, "No, it's just smoke." And I called them back after the fact and asked them. I go, "Hey, are you guys still open? Like, somebody told me that there was fire trucks over there, and there was a lot of smoke coming out." And the guy's like, "No, it was just our lunk alarm was having a problem. It's fixed now." I mean, fixed was we turned the fucking thing off so it quit trying to run the brushes and burn the damn thing out.
You know, there's been meetings, like corporate lunk alarm, Planet Fitness meetings about this, about our prank calls.
There was memos.
What do we do?
Somebody called and got the memo for it, because they had actually put a memo out about the calls. But the best part is they're popping up all over the place, so you would just call the new one. It's like, now open. It's like, oh,
yeah.
Well, they haven't been called yet. Yeah, they.
Somebody suggested to me in a comment earlier that we should call it Planet Fitnesses tonight and do a 21 lunk alarm salute to Carlito. But as you pointed out to me, they're all closed because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
I gotta say, COVID's got them closed. That's a darn shame too.
Maybe Texas might have them open.
I actually called a couple in Texas, and they're all closed.
Are they? Yeah. They around here, they were one of the first things to go, right along with the restaurants. And
Georgia's open, isn't it?
Georgia
should kind of late.
Be open, but Planet Fitness is 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We could try them. I don't know what. Let's see. Planet Fitness. That asshole. Just letting everybody know at the GoFundMe fundraiser, we've been dropping the link on occasion into the machines. We set a goal of $500. The donation amount is up to $8,806 right now.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh,
yay!
Wow.
And listen, you guys, if we can get up to $11,000, I can buy myself a Lexus.
And he'll send the 500 to Athena. He's like, "That's what we were trying to shoot for. The Athena gets the 5.
Listen, lady, I have the chat transcripts. This is what we agreed to."
I told you get a couple hundred. That's it.
Oh.
I still remember back in the day when Carlito was accused of taking the Patreon money and running. He took the money, he scammed the money, and he ran. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll see. You want to talk to him, RB? See if you can get him to do it.
What? Something's open?
I was fucking managing the money.
Jesus Christ, Gian, are you like eating your phone?
Swallowed it.
No, I'm sorry. I was outside listening. I managed.
Why did we have audio check before the show, Gian? God. Gian, I'm just fucking with you. You didn't have to mute.
Fucking Gian.
I'm just ribbing.
I was the one scamming the Patreon money. He never touched it. It was me.
Oh no, he was the one that was accused of it, though.
I know. I'm
excited to let you know that we are open. Please know that the safety of our team and members is our top priority. And we're excited to welcome you back to the clean, sanitary, safe, and judgment-free workout experience you love. We're proud of our high cleanliness standards and have extensive cleaning and sanitation policies in place. Our team members conduct regular and thorough cleaning of all equipment, surfaces, and areas of the club and gym floor. We also regularly complete overnight deep cleaning of the facilities. Please know that we've taken additional steps to strengthen our policies and procedures to help keep you and our team members safe. Before you come in, don't forget to download the Planet Fitness app so you can just scan your app for a touchless check-in. Additionally, our modified hours are Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah, they're close.
We can't wait to see you soon.
Fuckers, you're liars. How are you only doing until 7 on the weekend? Like, I figured that's when people have the most time and want to go to the gym. Yeah, we're calling after hours. I think we're going to run into a lot of that. With,
maybe they're all on limited hours because of the pandemic.
Oh, I guess if I looked right here, it actually shows 7 to 7. I'm a fucking dummy.
Ugh.
I'm a stupid. Yeah, we're going to run into a lot of that until people actually start opening the rest of the freaking country up. Let's see. Wolf D, Carlito still has the breaker record, though. I don't know. What's the breaker record? The fastest you can get them to shut the breakers off, or the most breakers, or most?
Oh, I've never heard of it.
7-Elevens have been a good outlet for me, anyways.
He's actually did. I know that we actually was able to talk him into shutting all the way down to actually close the phone off. I don't know, if that's what you call a record, but we actually got him to switch it up off until the phone even went off.
Yeah, that usually happens. I think, like as long as they're on a cordless.
Oh, that's an awesome...
I don't know what a record would be, but that was his mastery. That was one of his genius tricks there. He'd sit there and talk to me.
Yeah.
Brad, I think you're the one that brought that in, man. Got that whole thing going.
Yeah, either me or Legend. I can't remember. I know Legend did some of the originals.
I got to incorporate this picture that Clay just drew into the slideshow on the goddamn machine here. Add file, please. That's a good one. It's not in that folder. Go to the downloads.
I'd like to clarify to the listening people that I'm not actually going to buy a car with all the money. It really does go to his family.
It's sad
LOL,
that you do have
JK,
to,
everyone.
yeah, it's sad in this community. You gotta clarify that.
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of left that there.
Kat,
I know if it's a joke if you don't say you're kidding.
Kat, did you see the clay drawing?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, God, you're not paying attention, son of a bitch.
Oh, I haven't seen it. What the fuck?
I'm dropping it. Hang on.
Come front.
There it is.
Oh, I did see that. Okay.
It's a picture of Homer. Homer with the captain's hat on and a cigar.
Oh, look at him.
I should have bought a pack of Carlito. I should have bought a pack of Carlito's favorite cigar and smoked it.
Save it for the meetup, man. I'm going to buy some Johnny Walker Green Label and a cigar and a captain's hat. I'm going to sit it at the table and be like, that's his spot.
Well, right now I'm just going to smoke a joint. That's good enough, I suppose.
He wouldn't condone that. He didn't like that. No drugs. Let's see.
Absolutely not. He was clean.
Oof. next card ding one, that's a little long. I should have cut that down to the part. That's 18 minutes.
Holy shit!
The goddamn you, the bath salts guy. You ain't got no goddamn dollars.
That was fun.
He knows. I don't know.
Let's see here. I guess we can try. Well, a short one here. Number 13, George Takei. When he called George Takei and confused him on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Confused him as Mr. Miyagi from The Karate Kid.
Yeah. That did not go well.
Hello, Mr. Takei.
Yes.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
I'm sorry, did I catch you at a bad time?
No, I can talk.
Okay, great. Hey, just want to let you know that I'm a very big fan of yours, sir.
Thank you.
You were excellent in the Karate Kid movies.
No, you have the wrong person.
No, this is that Jap that was in the Karate Kid movies, right?
Kid movies.
You're a Japanese Karate Kid guy.
No, you're the wrong guy.
Are you Japanese Star Trek guy?
You can hit 14 as well. That's right under that. I know that's a short call.
Customer service, my name is Shit. How can I help you?
Hello, I would like to replace not calling.
Okay, listen, I'm on the toilet right now. Can you give me a second to finish?
You piece of shit. If you do not take me off the goddamn call list, I will come to your house and murder
Shut
you.
up.
Do you not listen to me?
I don't take orders from Haitians.
Excuse me. Do not talk to me like that.
I'm on the toilet taking a shit. It smells like Haiti right now here. Take it easy.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir. Do not fucking call me one more time.
You don't say fuck to me, fucking stupid.
I will say fuck to you all I want to, motherfucker. Do you not listen to me?
Fuck to you.
Don't fucking call me again. Because I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, don't fucking call me again.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she got pretty crazy. Yeah, that was when our incoming calls actually worked.
Wound up.
Yeah, and he was like, my name is Shit. How can I help you? Fucking those calls were pretty good. They I was gonna look and see if people had stories in the chat. Let me look in the chat and see what's going on over there. Come on, chat. There we go. That's because I was downloading that.
He always had a fart noise.
I'll be darned. Nunu was the one. Nunu's the one that found the Sulu number. I didn't know. I forgot that. Nunu found the Sulu number.
Yeah, we found one because we found this like sound effects button website, and there was one that was a wet fart that I kept using. And he's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Where'd you get that? I want that right now." And he started incorporating that one. But yeah, he always had to have those fart sounds. That, and he loved the crashing, like the breaking of the mirrors and glass, and stuff like that.
He had that original tape that Lego had made that had a cassette tape. Lego actually made a cassette tape, and he had actually kept that thing from the 90s and had a copy of that. And he loved those fart effect sounds. That whole thing was like crazy fart sounds and stupid noises. He loved that thing. Even years later, man, we was laughing about that because he bought that from Spencer's, and we actually met the guy and was on the air with him for several years, sharing stream with him. Lego.
Yeah, I remember Carlito, I don't know, a handful of years ago, he did an interview with Lego, and they were discussing how he still uses those sound effects, and then Lego was explaining how he made the sounds and stuff. It was a fucking awesome
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The flush, the whole thing,
Yeah.
Flush and everything.
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry. I got carried away.
I tell you what, I got a little bit of a fun story. So anybody kind of within our circle knows that Carlito constantly liked to fuck with me, and he kind of fucked with other people too. But like when we were driving, he'd grab the wheel. When the year before that, we're driving, he's making noises in the back, just constantly fucking with me.
honking your horn.
Chicago, when we were there last time, you kept reaching over and honking your horn at people, and you're like, you're getting us fucking killed out here.
Yeah. It was fucking, and it was so stressful, but I had to laugh. You know what I mean? I'm laughing, but it's like, oh Jesus Christ! And he's just laughing at me the whole time.
You had the one guy that was in the parking lot, the one man band guy that like had the drums, and he was playing all these different instruments, and Carlito's yelling out the window, "Shut up! Shut up!"
Yeah, I was hoping he didn't get us into this fight. I was really hoping he didn't, but at the same time, it was really funny.
He was high on Xanax during that because he had been over to Hillick's place.
Yeah,
like before we got to the Airbnb. Yeah, because Hillick gave him like 2 fucking things of fucking Xanax. So Carl, when we were at Walmart, which is where we were going there, he's telling me like we're walking. He's like, "Oh man," he's like, "I'm seeing fucking double." He's like, "I'm seeing all." It's like I can't fucking see straight. And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "I don't know." And then he goes, "Oh yeah," he goes, "I get fucking Xanax over at Hillick's." I'm like, "Well, that'll do it." And then he's buying everything in the store. He's buying fucking big like 5-gallon buckets of fucking cheese puffs. And like putting them in the cart, and he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" It's like, I don't know if he even opened those.
No, I don't think those got opened. I'm serious. I don't think they did. But yeah, no, in all fairness, though, if you're leaving Hillick's, you're leaving with double vision, man. I was there. It just happens. You don't even expect it. You fucking leave, and you're like, shit. So if you're going there, have a ride home. But no, so he liked to fuck with me a lot, right? And another thing about me, if you know me at all, is I spell really bad. I don't spell good at all. And
smell bad, yeah.
No, spell.
Oh.
And there, for fucking a year, I bet he would make fun of me because I tried to spell like reliant or something like that, and I left out letters, so it was ramp.
With spell check these days, it's like that's valid. He should have been making fun of you.
No, I know. I agree. I need it. But he always did, right? And so he always, because remember how he'd always say Reant to me, R-E-A-N-T, because I was trying to spell something, I probably all fucking fucked up or something. But so it's funny because he constantly fucked with me like that. And then the other day, my older brother, who is a fan of everybody, he doesn't really listen all that much, but he does, and he really thinks everybody's funny. He shared a message with me. He messaged Carlito back about 3 years ago, May 6, 2017. He says, "I'm Jihad's brother. I just wanted to say you need to be on TV. I lost it over on COMC 9, which is the interview one, that first interview one."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I had to keep stopping it and catching my breath. I literally was embarrassed of my own self." That's what my brother said to Carlito. And then Carlito says back, "LOL, thanks. You spell better than your brother." This fucking asshole gets me even in death, man.
Somebody in chat asked what Carlito's favorite cigar was, and I'd probably either Milkman or Green Bee would be able to answer. Green Bee actually smoked cigars in Chicago with Carlito. So I don't know if he knew the brand or not.
I'd have to look back at some of the pictures that I took with it because I honestly don't know the top of my head.
I know he was in, like, as far as drinking, he didn't drink that much over the last couple years, but he always liked to get into that Johnny Walker, and I think it was the green label that he liked. He was always
Johnny Walker's good.
Johnny Walker. It was either black or green. It was one of the two. It was that nice, expensive shit. Let's see what put in the shit. Let's see. Okay, I got messages. People, I'm trying to keep up. I'm glad other people are looking at the chat too, because it's a bitch to look at everything. We can narrow these couple down.
Mondavi. He named the cat after the cigar. Davi is Mondavi cigar.
There we go.
Davi is the name of the cat because it was named after the cigar, as I recall. Mondavi, I think, is the name of the cigar. I don't know cigar brands, but I think it's something like that. Davi was named after the cigar.
People are asking. I don't know. I might make this list or this folder public of like the calls that we gathered for this show and the sound bites. I don't know. I might make it public. I have no idea. We got a couple more, a lot more calls. We got Cobra Security. We got Carlito in the ductwork. I believe that was when he was in the Wendy's ductwork. Let's see.
So that's weird. I was just about to suggest that one because it's 5 minutes long.
The ductwork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ductwork
That was a
amazing.
good one.
I'm
Okay,
going to
that's
step out,
just
guys.
steady.
I'll be back later.
Okay. Thanks for being
No,
here.
wait 10 minutes.
Wait 10
Thanks
minutes?
for coming
Okay.
on, Dion. Thanks for coming
Not a
on,
problem.
Dion.
I'll see you guys in
I'm
2032.
so glad to talk to you. I'll catch up with you again soon.
Yep, not a problem. I'll be back.
All
Don't
right.
worry. All right, bye.
Bye. Yeah, go ahead and roll that one. I'm going to actually get up and go use the restroom while we're doing that.
Thank you for calling. Can you help you?
Hey, my brother just called me and I put him on three-way. He got into your vent system somehow. He's up in your ductwork.
What?
It's really hot up here.
I three-wayed him in. He's in your ductwork.
I can smell like the meat cooking from the kitchen.
He needs the directions to get out.
Yeah.
Moment. Okay, hold on.
I crawled up the... Oh, shit.
Okay.
I got there from the bathroom and I got lost up here. I don't know how to get back. I really gotta pee.
You guys mind if I just use the restroom?
Just gonna let it go like next hour. But I have to.
Just go ahead and pee. They'll clean it up later.
That's stuff right there. Smell like piss up here.
Which is stronger, the smell of meat or smell of piss?
Oh, it's mixed together. They drip down straight down into the grills. I don't know. It's really hot up here.
Hello?
All right. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah. He said he got in through the bathroom. He said he was in there and he heard some noises. He climbed in through the vent through the bathroom.
Well, I don't know a way out of there. You're gonna have to call 911.
Do you have the maps?
He has the map.
No. Okay, do me a favor. Grab one of your sandwiches and go in the bathroom and put it by the vent so he knows how to get out.
I'll sniff it out. I'll sniff it out like a doggy. Hey, I'm over like where you're cooking because it's really hot up here and I can smell meat.
Well, we don't even know a way out because none of us go up there.
No, go into the men's bathroom. Have someone go with a cheeseburger and put it at the entrance to the vent, and he'll sniff his way out.
And you just don't. I removed the panel on the ceiling in the men's bathroom in the stall, and I crawled up there. Can someone shine a flashlight through there and I'll be able to see? Because I'm just lost. It's like a big maze up here. There's rats up here.
All right, one moment.
Okay.
Get a fucking cheeseburger.
There's no way he went through the vents of the bathroom because it's closed.
Are you in there?
He said he shut it on his way through.
Yeah, I pulled it.
That thing's pretty damn small. I don't think no one can fit in there.
I have a special belt and it shrinks me temporarily and will.
Okay, well, if this is a prank call, I'm going to have to call the police.
No! You get in help! I'm stuck up here. I'm claustrophobic.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
All right, hold on. I'm going to bring a sandwich now.
Okay, bring a sandwich. Bring a sandwich.
I'm going to start kicking shit up here, motherfucker. You.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Are they calling for what? They said he's stuck in the vent. He went through the bathroom. And it means because they could walk in there and the thing is closed. And he said, oh no, my brother said he shut it. when he went in there, I'm calling the police.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And this old girl, she's going to get come
Oh! I'm masturbating. I'm masturbating in here. Up here. Oh, shit. Now we did it.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you there?
Now police coming and I'm stuck up here. Shit.
Ma'am, hello.
Get me out of here, Dwight. Come on.
Hey, ma'am, are you there?
I'm sorry?
Hey, he says he can't smell the cheeseburger. He needs something stronger. Try putting your pussy up against that thing and see if he can smell it.
Jesus Christ. Huh.
I remember listening to that live, and I laughed my fucking ass off.
I can't believe that she actually went and got a sandwich and brought it to that vent.
Do you remember because that happened, we were like, man, if there's a chance in hell it could happen again, we tried to do that for a Calls Mass Confusion prank, but they weren't buying it. It was at some Wendy's, and we're just like,
well, that was the same night as the elevator call, which was pretty good. Hang on a second.
The elevator call in here is 13 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a little longer. We'll wait a little bit on that one.
Okay. Let's listen to it twice.
Yeah,
Dude,
good idea.
Let's see. There was. How about some Turkish horse? I mean, Turkish horse is always good. Yeah. Hang on a second. Let me get this guy added in. Fucking this guy, man. Let's add in this another guest. If I can type, I'll be able to do it. Okay, add. There we go. Get it going. All right, I believe he's in.
Yeah, I'm in. How's it going?
Ah, fuck, man. Is you okay, Ted?
Yeah, it's good to hear you guys. I'm really fantastic for doing this show. It's really awesome of you. It's been great listening to.
Shit over where you're at. What time is it?
It is no. I'm in Beijing, so it's 11:38.
Oh,
so
shit! You're
nearly lunchtime.
Is that the real UK Ted, the genuine article?
Yeah, it is. Is that Milkman?
Howdy, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. Well, all things considered, yeah. I was just
long time no hear, man. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Yeah,
man. I'm
you
glad
too.
to hear you come on, man.
I'm sorry about the circumstances. I wish I could have come on under better circumstances, but I couldn't miss this opportunity to speak to everyone.
Yeah,
thank you for coming, man.
A lot of people jumping in, sharing crazy stories of that motherfucker. Mr. Biggs is over there asking if Carlito's going to be taking calls. I told him to contact the corporate office of heaven. That's where he'll be taking calls from now on. It's crazy. Fucking Mr. Biggs.
He's up there with the lunk alarm that he sent up there first.
They're telling him, like, yeah, if you want to stay up here, you're going to have to fix these lunk alarms you burn out. I just wanted to update everyone on the GoFundMe. It's in approximately an actual and $44. Yeah, it'll cross into $9,000 that's been raised for the Carlito and his final expenses.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic.
Amen.
205 people have donated. It's been shared around 346 times. And that's pretty crazy. I still am amazed what was it, yesterday or the day before? Someone donated $1,000 as anonymous. Like, they didn't even want credit. They didn't even want their name associated with it. They just threw it up there. They didn't even want credit for it. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding.
That was Charlie.
Thank you.
Charlie.
I thought it was a scam at first. I messaged Darby, and he was like, "No, if it shows up, it's already taken. It's paid for."
Once it shows up there, it's paid for. It's done. It's a done deal.
Like,
all the messages though that people have been leaving with the donations, they're really something.
Oh
else.
yeah. There's so many. There's just so many. It takes a minute to roll through them all. If you don't read any and you just roll through them, it takes a minute. It's fucking amazing.
So what was it? You were after $500, and what are you at the moment?
Yeah, well, we didn't know what to put the goal at. We were just like, when we talked to Athena and got her permission, number one, to put it up. We weren't going to do that without her. And Arby was like, you might be able to get like a couple $100.
Yeah. And I think it only happened because people were asking, right? Like people were like, "Hey, we would like to. Is there a place where we can donate money?"
A lot of people were
to help
asking.
out.
Ways that they could help Athena, and
help put Dobby through college.
Dobby died, I believe.
Oh no!
Yeah, I believe Dobby passed away a year or so. They got Homer now. You got him a big old hound dog. You got him a big old doggy who likes to apparently grab IKEA bags from his kitchen and fucking whip it around. I posted that video on the PCN page because he had sent it around. I guess it was captured by his security cameras inside, and Homer was in the kitchen just shaking the shit out of an IKEA bag, and Carlito was trying to get it from him, and Homer was like, "Fuck you." But yeah, we set like a $500 goal, and it's approaching $9,000 at this point.
And what really blew my mind, I've seen this community gift before, but I never seen anything like this. I went to bed probably around 10 that night in Eastern Standard Time, and I didn't even know Arby was going to make that, and then it went up sometime between then and when, probably sometime after that. And then when I woke up, all of a sudden I seen it, and I was like, "Oh!" And I clicked on it. It's already $3,500.
Yeah, the first day it raised $5,000.
It was like the time it took me to sleep.
Yeah, I created that like in 30 minutes. And I did a few other things as just before I told Athena about it. And I went and looked, and there's 1,200 on it without me announcing it. I guess somebody was a follower of mine and saw that I posted it, and they posted it somewhere for PLA people to see.
Wow, amazing community. I mean, like I said, I've seen them give before. It just wow.
Well, it's like the Pranksgiving. Wow. Like when we didn't even know these people, these different families that didn't have money for gifts and stuff. That one in Alaska, though, a lot of that went to shipping.
Well, that's where it all started.
It was fucking expensive to ship anything out to Alaska, but they just wanted what was it? They wanted tablets. The one kid wanted like WWE shit. Like he wanted like fucking replica belts and stuff like that. Just it was like Kmart stuff he wanted. He's like, "Oh, just fucking action figures and like this plastic belt."
That was where Pranksgiving actually turned into the giving part for a few years, where we had the money and made it go around.
Yeah. Then we never did find more families. We just kind of started rolling with Pranksgiving. We're like, it's stressful enough. God damn it.
And it's a lot of work, right? You're
putting a schedule together and getting people into time slots. That I'm having a brain fart, but people were asking stuff like, "Who made the horsey cat?" I can't remember. Was it you, Giad, or was it did Carlito buy this stuff? You put it together, or what happened?
No. So the actual prototype. That's what we're talking about, right? Because I don't want to get it confused. He invented horsey cat.
Yeah, we're talking about the actual animal. The
actual prototype doll. No, I invented that one day. And what I did is I was like, man, I really wanted to build this. It was when the second round of Calls Mass Confusion was coming around, and I was like, I had this idea for this like crazy weird company that him and I would be fucking, partners in, and it was, so I went and I found a couple stuffed animals that looked the same, and they're about the same size. And they were perfect in color, so I was just like, all right, bought them. Probably like $30 worth of nice stuffed animals and a bunch of At first I was going to sew them. Turns out I can't sew at all. And so then I was just like, well, I know how Gorilla Glue works. And so I was able to fucking fit it in there, Gorilla Glue that shit together, and then the horse's head I was able to turn into the penis part.
I talked to Athena, and I believe the horsey cat is going to be relocated.
That's how that doll got made. Okay, because he glued it in.
Horsey cat's going to be relocated to a new home eventually here.
Nice.
Yeah, don't know where yet, but it's gonna be relocated. But yeah, it'll be a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, people really wanted that thing to go. They were like, well, you need to start selling that. Yeah, it was crazy expensive to have that fucking made. Like even that prototype one was like over $40 or something like that to put it together.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It is not that well put together. It's just really neat, and I made it as a prop. I made it as two things. I thought I could make it as a prop for this video I wanted to make, and then also as just kind of a gift for Carlito.
He's went through some repairs. That first trip in Chicago, Homer had already gotten a hold of him and like almost ripped the dick off of him.
I found a video when I was looking out for all that stuff recently. I found a video of me repairing it in Chicago in 2018. He brought it to me because the dog ripped the head off.
Because we have a picture of you after you applied the glue to its dick. We got a picture of you blowing on the dick trying to make the glue fucking dry. You were sitting there literally blowing the horsey cat.
Yeah, making blowing lips. Yeah,
Where can I find a picture of this horsey cat? I want a 3D print one.
Oh.
There is
horsecat.com.
Yeah, there is. I could drop one here. You guys keep talking. I'll find it real quick. I've got it in this folder.
And then kind of.
Oh no, I found one on horsecat.com.
What's amazing? What I really like about that first HCI guy or the Horsey Cat Industry call that Carlito and I did. What I like about that most is when he's opening that in the box. That's him opening it and seeing it for the first time. It's the second call we did. We did the last call first. I said, if we can make this work, we'll build up to that. And when we did that second call, he was opening it for the first time. So that reaction, I love the fact that I have that recorded. His reaction of like seeing this thing in the penis and all that shit, right? Because it's pretty amazing.
I can't tell you how many videos, Milkman, or pictures that we have of people playing with the horse's the fucking horse's dick on there. Like they keep like, oh, look at this, and they're like making it hump or they're touching it. Like a bunch of fucking perverts in this goddamn community. I'm telling you.
Oh my god, gays, perverts, everybody's out there.
There is video out. There is guaranteed video out there from Chicago this last time. Strange Life was molesting the horsey cat's dick. There is video evidence of this.
Oh no, absolutely is. Yep. But that's kind of what the doll's made for. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like the picture I just posted in the Skype. That's the horsey cat chilling on Carlito's cigar boxes here. I think that was in his office.
But,
oh yeah.
It featured his greatest attributes of the hermano himself, him being a dick.
We went and. Tonight, normally we would do like movie night after my show and stuff. We decided not to have a vote tonight, and we're gonna do one of Carlito's favorite movies, which was Boogie Nights. We're not even gonna vote. We're just gonna straight up watch Boogie Nights, and then we're gonna do a double feature in the last movie that he nominated for movie night, which was Juice. So we're gonna
Juice.
Yeah, he liked Juice. That was the last movie he nominated. So we're gonna do Boogie Nights and we're gonna do Juice.
Nice.
And so that's what we're gonna do that in his honor. Axel, if you would, why don't you play the Turkish Horse folder, pay for Turkish business machines file,
okay.
And we'll listen to Carlito get on the Turkish horse a little bit here.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can find the Turkish horse guy at his house and mess with him. Well, he probably is at work right now, isn't he?
It's probably getting close to closing time. He might still be there, dude. I don't know if he's masturbating the horse in the back room. He might be busy.
He's on the wife there now instead of him. I think he's cheating on his wife. I think he's thinking he's going to be somewhere.
Why he's here? Someone's going to find out, so he put his wife on the plane.
I think he says his wife, "Look, I have to go to the gym tonight," and he's cheating on his wife.
Well, he probably went down there to the steam house.
The Turkish steam house.
Yeah.
Hello. No one is available to take.
Well, let's call him first. We'll see if that's his name. I'll ask for him by name, see if he answers. Yes, is there?
Who's calling?
This is Ralph Littlejohn.
From where?
This is Ralph Littlejohn from the International Business Machines.
Yeah,
There we go. It's confirmed.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, am I speaking with Mr.
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
What are you calling for?
Well, I'm calling from International Business Machines, and first I have to let you know that this is an attempt to collect a debt.
International Business Machine.
Yes, and this is an attempt to collect a debt, and this call's being monitored and recorded. Am I speaking with...
Yes, tell me what kind of machine is that? I have no idea from what you say.
Your business machines that you have, we have you at Turkish Incorporated and Pet Services.
Tax service?
Pet service, like animals, like horses and stuff.
I have no idea. Can you mail it to me? I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, the business machines from Turkish Incorporated.
Yeah, but what kind of a business machine? This is a restaurant. What kind of machine we
credit card merchant point of sales machines, computer. We have a cash register here. We have various cooking equipment.
Who did we lease it from? Bank of America? Because we mailed the machine back to them a long time ago.
Yes, Bank of America through International Business Machines. We provided it to Bank of America. And
we mailed the machine back to them a long time ago.
Well, they said you didn't send it back to them, and that you're...
No, fuck them.
You're behind.
I mailed it to them.
Listen,
if they didn't receive it, they should have called me.
You don't have to say the F word to me, sir, because I have your information here, and we have your address.
Well, mail the goddamn thing to me, motherfucker, and I use any word I want.
Well, we're going to put a lien in 30 days on your address on Street.
Okay, just mail it to me. I take care of it, all right?
And I'm going to go take a big shit in your fucking house and on Street, and I'm going to kick in your door.
Why don't you come and suck my cock?
You pay the fucking money, you
fucking Indian. Where are you calling from? Bombay? Learn to speak some English.
I'm calling from Athens, Greece.
Yes, I can tell. You know, you guys like Turkish cock. That's why.
Hey, you stupid monkey bastard, not paying your bills.
Fuck you. Go get a better job, man.
How bad is business that you can't pay your bills? Doing? How bad is business you can't pay your bills? What's wrong?
I pay all my bills, motherfucker. I can buy you and your wife and your daughters and fuck them all for you.
You're not paying for your business machines.
Not paying for your goddamn business machines.
Oh my God, what a classic, dude. That place really exists, man. I reconned that place. And it was just kind of a random thing. I think Lonesome got the number, and I found out where where it was at. And I actually reconned the place, and I took photos of it and posted those on the internet. And I seen the guy. This guy was like this older, kind of like short, Aristotle Onassis kind of gray hair looking dude, man, with glasses, man. When Carlito called him, he ended up going in the back, like must be the kitchen or something back here, because he disappeared. I tried to get a picture of him on the phone, but I could never get him to come out. And after, a little bit after that, we ended up putting him on the do not call list because he actually got information of who was calling. And we had to quit calling for like 6 months or more before we started calling him again. Somebody had ratted us out.
Yeah, I remember that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try to call that fucking Turkish horse right now. I got the number. It says they're open.
Okay.
We're going to try to call
It's still open business. I don't know if it's open now. A lot of shit's closed.
It says it's closing soon, so it says that they're open. So we'll see.
Okay, well, they might have curbside service. Yeah, do it, dude, because they might still be there. Hermano, this is one for you, brother.
When was the last time somebody called this guy?
I drove by there. It was still in business. I haven't been out shop anywhere in that area since the beginning of March. So
Last I seen in March, it was there.
The person you have dialed
He wasn't
can't
busy.
take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
We won't leave a message.
No, he put that call screening up because of that. Actually,
I'm sure.
Somebody ratted us out, but we had a wealth of calls from this guy, man, and a wealth of information.
They had because we got voicemails too that Carlito had. You want to hit the voicemails there, Axe, the same folder?
He started calling us back. Right. Exactly. He started calling us back.
Oh, hey, real quick, let me play one of these voicemails. Milkman, did you hear those voicemails I forwarded over to you during the week? I forwarded voicemails to you.
I got
No, I didn't realize that. Oh my goodness, I missed out, man. Tell us about it, hermanito.
This is from the Turkish Horse after our show last week where he he thinks he figured out how to trace Madhouse. He left a whole bunch of weird freaking voicemails calling me out. Here's one. Let me share this one with you guys. He rambles in Arabic or Turkish or whatever it is for a while, and then he starts cursing in English.
Oh, I did hear that. He did babble for a long time, and he was like having a seance or something. Dude got possessed there for a little bit.
How did he get in touch? How did he find out Carlito?
Son of a whore. Where are you? Huh? Answer the phone. You piece of shit.
There you go. So more of that. Here's another one. This one's a little longer, but he goes off about how he's going to fuck my wife.
I think he had his vibrator on his ass first.
Açsana oğlum telefonu amına koduğum piçi. Neredesin? Ananı bacını sikeyim senin ben. Çoluğunu çocuğunu varsa ananı, kaynananı, babanı, sülaleni sikeyim. Aç. Oradasın biliyorum amına koduğum piçi. Getir karın telefonu. Come on. Answer the phone, motherfucker. Bring your wife on the phone too. I wanna fuck her so you can watch her while I fuck her with my big cock. Come on, you miserable fuck. Answer the phone. Ananı bacını sikeyim senin ben yavşak ol yavşak.
We all, I don't know, my chicken or maker. That's
dude was really getting into it. He was possessed there for a little while, man. Speaking Latin and tongues. And man, he was enthralled, man. He was religious ecstasy from your calling.
Stop, goddamn you.
Maybe hook him up with the Pope, man. Let's get him in on one of the Pope calls, and let's see if like that babbling right there would get anybody going.
So, how did the Turkish guy find Carlito's details?
Ağzına verdiğimin yavşağı. Amına koyduğumun çocuğu. Sana bütün bu beni aradıklarını ödettireceğim geriye. Amına koyduğumun piçi. Uyan. Yavşak ol yavşak. Senin ananı, bacını, karını, kızını, çoluğunu, çocuğunu, ananın mezarını sikeyim. Bitch.
Trojan?
I think he says nigger and he says bitch at the end. Well, you were talking over it.
I'm sorry. That's Trojan, dude. I heard him say Trojan.
Well, how about, I wonder if we got, if we get another Turkish restaurant, we should call them and just play that.
Oh, yeah, Pat. Yeah,
there you go.
Turkish Mafia connection.
Turkish Mafia. Here, let me call a Greek restaurant and play it. They probably won't understand, but it'll be funny because it's Greek.
They might. Yeah. Anybody from Eastern Europe kind of knows most of those languages a little bit, at least the worst part of it.
Well, be quiet while I do it then. Hang on.
Oh, the fucking Turkish. Somebody had, there's always somebody that was messing with Carlito's show. And, they always wanted to I don't know, kind of fuck with him, I guess. And so they figured out who this guy was, probably from answering the phone and stuff like that. And they called the place and they told him Carlito's real name. And I think the only number they had for him, though, was a call-in number. So he would call into Carlito's system and leave these really fucked up voicemails. But eventually they had...
somebody had ratted us out.
Yeah. They had a ceasefire and stuff like that where Carlito agreed not to call him anymore. And... because I think the cops got involved and they said really they
there was a
do
little
shit,
bit of action.
but they couldn't do
There was a
shit
little bit of
about
action.
it.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that, but we couldn't be participating anymore. That's why I said we had to stop for at least 6 months, and we ended up. I think Jen Stewart was actually part of calling him back in our place. And that's how kind of like a couple other people. I think Ken, did you even talk to him too?
I never talked to the Turkish horse. We had one other call here.
I wasn't sure if he was. I know Jen Stewart used to be on really big with him. He loved that guy. You know how Jen Stewart is. So you get him started with that. Oh my Lord.
His big thing is he wanted to talk to the Turkish horse's wife. He wanted to talk to Faizan.
Yeah. That's when it really got heavy and messy there.
Faizan. He's Faizan. I want to talk to Faizan. Let's see here. We've got some more calls. Jihad, you still with us, or did you pass out? Your kids kill you? What happened?
No, I'm
okay.
here.
Just checking. Just checking.
Yep.
Yeah, they disemboweled him. They were like, they pulled it out. We got the Chipotle salt complaint call, but I believe that one is a long one. Yeah, that's 18 minutes on its own. He's got one here called "Why Is My Pee Yellow?"
Can I tell you my favorite Carlito call?
Go for it.
So actually, it's not my favorite callers, but of his calls were fantastic. My favorite call that I did with him, must have been 2011, maybe sooner. We'd started doing UK wake up calls, and what we'd do is he would call, because it was I was working nights at the time. That's how I got involved with it, and he would call British numbers at like 3 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, as a free service, and just offer wake up calls to the British people. Just say, good morning, this is your wake up call. And obviously these people were very upset. And because they were all British, and Carlito was calling from the States, I would act as the translator. So I would translate all the British English into American English, and we would get the translations wrong, and they'd understand everything. It was fantastic. Not the best calls Carlito did, but one of my enduring memories of pranking with Carlito. It was great fun. Got me through my night shifts.
Actually, we got a UK wake up call right here. If you want to hit number 25, X, but it's a very short one. It's 35 seconds long. I'm sure he got right to the point.
It's really hard to get much more than that out of him.
Barry Thorpe.
What do you want?
Do you have your thumb up your ass? I'm asking you a question. Is this Barry Thorpe? Why do you keep saying, huh?
Do you realize it's 6 o'clock in the morning?
It's 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
You don't say.
You don't say.
Oh, that was fucking great.
You don't
Sometimes it was really funny. There's just one old fart that would answer, and I guess in the old days of ancient Britain, like post-war, World War II, the guy would answer with his number, like he was like 54-5. I'm like, what the? We used to call this one old fart all the time because he always answered like that, 54-5, or whatever the hell his number was. He never said hello.
Oh, just that fucking, you don't say. Dun, dun, dun. Get you every time. Crazy
I had to mute myself for a whole minute there because I was laughing so hard. That's fantastic.
We always talk about Carlito and his spaces. Always asking for spaces on things. We got 2 calls. They're both about 6 minutes combined. But if you want to play the KFC spaces in the spaces calls folder, I think these were the original Spaces calls that he did.
Okay.
What calls did we do that were about spaces? Like Spaces calls, weren't there? I got them all logged up here. Spaces. Let me look for that. Asian space. Here we go. All right, let's see what Hollywood's got for us here. Asian spaces, KFC spaces, chicken spaces, pizza spaces, I need spaces, empty spaces, and chicken spaces number 2. All right. Let's take a look here. What will be good? Let's try KFC spaces. See what that's about. It's on an external hard drive. Takes a minute to...
KFC, may I help you?
There we go. Hello, is this KFC?
Yes, it is.
I got bad treatment from... You ever heard of United Fried Chicken? They're the most horrible, nastiest people there. Have you heard of them?
Excuse me?
Have you ever heard of United Fried Chicken here in town? They're the most nastiest, horrible, mean people with me on the phone. That's why I'm calling you. I need to make an order for chicken spaces for 20 people. Do you guys do? Can I have them come in? Do you have enough spaces for? I need chicken spaces, as much as chicken spaces as possible.
You want to place an order for 20 piece?
20 people are coming in for chicken spaces.
Okay.
How much? How many?
When is that?
How many spaces come in the thing in the box?
And we have the bucket. We have like 10 piece, 12 piece, 16.
The bucket of how many? 16?
The bucket is from 10 to 16.
How many spaces in there? How many spaces is that?
And when it, you mean pieces?
Spaces. How many spaces is that?
What do you mean spaces?
The chicken spaces, how many are in that bucket?
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
There's chicken, how many spaces go? You eat the spaces, you know? How many are spaces? How many spaces meal? Oh, God. The chicken. You know how many chicken in that? How much chicken spaces?
What you mean spaces? Like, I'm not getting what you're saying.
How many pieces in the spaces go in the bucket?
How many pieces?
Spaces.
I don't know.
Do you have a chicken spaces?
I don't know, because I'm not understanding what you're saying.
That did drop off. She don't understand what he was talking about with the spaces. But we'll see if he understands any further over there with the next spaces. Who is it? The pizza spaces? Is that the next one?
What's the other one? Pizza spaces. Let's check that out.
He always.
Do I have the right number? Is it the pizza place?
Yes. Okay. It's Pizza House. Pick up a delivery.
Oh, this is going to be for pickup. Do you guys do pickup at this time?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I'm going to make an order for 2 pizza spaces.
2 pizzas?
Spaces.
You want anything else?
Well, how many are the spaces? How many come in the spaces for the pizza spaces? How many?
No, you mean special?
Spaces.
What do you mean spaces?
Pizza spaces. I need to know how many come in each of the spaces thing that comes in the spaces, you know?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Well. What did you say?
I wanted space. I need to know how many spaces come on the pizza thing. And each pizza, they needs to have how many spaces coming in.
What are you talking about?
Do you have spaces of pizza?
No. Slices?
Spaces. It's spaces.
What are you talking about, spaces?
When I come in, I want 4 spaces of pizza.
No, you mean slice. It's not space, it's slice.
It's a space.
No, it's not. It's a slice.
I came in the other day, and I said, I want 2 piece, okay? And she said, go to the bathroom. And I said, no. I want 2 piece on the table, on the plate. So then I said, the spaces.
Messing with me.
How many spaces come in the pizza? How many spaces is it?
It's 16.
16 spaces?
No, matter of fact, 8.
8 spaces.
Yes.
So when I get... So you tell me, how much is one large pizza with pepperoni?
Charlie, this better not be you.
How many pieces spaces come in the big one?
God.
8 pieces. Okay?
Charlie, this better not be you.
It's not Charlie.
Who is this then?
Answer my question, goddamn you. Listen. How many is...
I just told you.
How much is the one pizza? How much it costs? One topping, one large pizza. How much?
It's 10:43. I don't know.
Okay.
You have to learn English.
Now, how much is one space of pizza, a single space?
Oh my God.
Pizza by the space.
Slice.
Oh, pizza by the spice. How much is it?
Say slice, not space.
Sly.
Thank you. That's 150.
So 150, and the pizza has how many sly?
I already told you, 8 in the large and 8 in the small.
So listen, if you take 8 spaces and you make them by 150, it's 12. But if I buy the one big pizza, then it's only 11, you say.
Well, he already... Yeah, that one goes to him.
It's only 11, right? Woman!
Pulling my leg.
Woman!
It's Charlie.
Listen, how much is the large pizza? 11?
Charlie, I'm about to hang up.
It's not Charlie. Listen to me, goddamn
Yes, it is.
It's $11?
What? Leftover.
Hello? Woman! Stupid woman!
Alright, that's enough of that.
Huh?
Shut up.
She told me you need to learn English. The spaces? Huh? Spaces? Hello? You gotta learn the spaces with the machines. Oh, there's some other good ones, but they're really long. Like the, I don't know if you guys remember the Red Robin, all you can eat French fries fiasco, where Carlito says he was, because he was getting his burger to eat, but he still wanted, getting the burger to go, but he still wanted all you could eat fries. And they're like, oh, the all you eat fries is only when you dine in. And so he's telling them to put a bunch of French fries in a garbage.
To go.
Yeah, he wants them in a big ass garbage bag, and for them to bring the fries out to his truck and all this shit. They're like, oh, bring the fries, bring the fries. Oh,
Didn't he get upset that he didn't get the free orange?
He start that Fat Albert.
The orange juice. That was the Jack Masterson's.
Yeah, Jack Masterson.
Denny's. Yeah, no free Grand Slam breakfast for Jack Masterson call. He's like, I want it on Carlito orange juice. Like they were offering free Grand Slam breakfasts up to a certain point. And Carlito was arguing. They were like, it's 6 o'clock. And he was like, oh, so it's 6 now. And they're like, no, in the morning. He's like, no, now, it's now. And he just wanted to fucking argue with him about the when he was supposed to be getting this free breakfast.
See, that was just Carlito with a marker in his mouth. He said he did it so much his
he
teeth
put
were
a
hurting.
fucking highlighter in his mouth. A yellow highlighter.
Highlighter.
Fucking chew on it.
Highlighter.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I think I'm going to keep a highlighter in my mouth for the rest of the day, just in solidarity. I think everyone else should do the same.
There should be a day every year for that.
Yeah. I want to correct her orange.
Where everybody just walks around with a fucking highlighter in their mouth.
Yeah. Has conversations. All the prank callers have to do like a show, that week with a highlighter.
To be awesome.
I don't
just looking in on the GoFundMe, we have surpassed $9,000. It is now $9,144. The golf club. Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't have to pay taxes and all that stuff since it's coming to me.
Yeah, last I looked, it's not. You're not supposed to because it's considered donations.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But like I Regret Jumping said that if I do, he's going to set up a GoFundMe to help pay my taxes. So nobody worry about that.
Then we have to set one up for I Regret Jumping to pay his taxes.
I'm seeing a pretty vicious loop here.
Well, I say we have Gia just pay the taxes, Mr. Moneybags over there.
That's how they get you.
Mr. Moneybags, more like I waste my fucking money because I like all this shit.
Yeah, you know what you need to do is when we go to have the meetup in October on Halloween, you should put your kids and your wife into a kennel like a doggy and board them, and then you should fly. You should pawn your wife's wedding ring and then buy a plane ticket and fly to San Jose.
Yeah, all this is sounding like, up until the end of that weekend, it's going to be a fucking blast.
Kennels are more expensive than hotels.
Xander's
I tried to save money that way. It didn't work.
Xander's coming in from overseas. Gee, can't come from a couple states over there. I think it's just straight bullshit.
Yeah.
Just excuses is all I'm hearing out of Jihad.
I know.
Xander's going to the San Jose?
Yeah, he's coming. Yeah, he had to reschedule his flight because they wouldn't let him out in the damn country.
Now I gotta go.
Norway, motherfucker.
Yeah, he come from Norway. They were like, when we were first thinking about keeping it in April, and then we're like, oh boy, they're not letting Xander like fucking leave the country or enter this country for like 2 days until the meetup, and then we all end up.
I seriously doubt they'll let me come.
By that time, we're doing it in October. We're gonna do it the last weekend of October. It'd be good. Come on down. We're going out for almost a full week, but the meetup itself's on Halloween. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go to the Oakland Zoo, and I'm gonna molest a tiger and get my arm ripped off like that chick in Exotic Joe's.
Well, hopefully you'll find another goose that will.
I'm fighting that fucking goose again. That little bastard. He's got something coming. That little son of a bitch. Yeah, Milkman, at the last meetup in San Jose.
For you, brother.
We were
GDP in the house.
Milkman, the last meetup.
That was Germano, man. That was a big old blaster.
Big old marijuana. Oh my god, virgin lungs. The last time we were out there in
right now, it's heading his way.
The last time we were in San Jose, a fucking goose at one of those little shitty petting zoos tried to attack me. And I'm gonna fight that fucking goose next time we're out there. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Let's see. I have a message from XYZ that he would like read. He says,
"Oh man,
just let everyone know that while this is such a shock for our community, we should use this time to celebrate everything that Carlito has done for us. Without his podcast and encouragement from him, I would have never gotten more involved in this scene and met some really great people. He had a real passion for making calls that brought people in. Carlos is one of the friendliest people I have met in either IRL or online. We all feel a deep loss with his passing, but I'm very moved by how this community has come together to keep his memory alive. I'm sure it is what he would have wanted. And in the last few days, I have pulled up some of my favorite bits he did from the past several years. As long as his work lives on, Carlito will never be forgotten. It was a blessing to know him." And he goes, yeah, it was. He goes, hopefully that's befitting. He goes, I didn't want to get too flowery, but I wanted to send him a proper send-off. I think you had very nice words, XYZ.
Yeah, I agree.
It was very kind, very kind.
XYZ said he wanted to come on, but it's still kind of a shock for him. So he's still kind of dealing with it. So,
well, I'll just say I know he was very fond of you too, very fond. He spoke very highly of you.
So yeah, you know, you got everybody. It happens to everybody. Eventually, everybody's time will come. But his was just a little too early. He would have been 41 next month. Next month was his birthday. He would have been the 41s. I like how he had his Skype and like different like social networks had it like on Pearl Harbor, the day Pearl Harbor was attacked. That was his birthday. Everyone would be, happy birthday! It's like, no, it was when fucking Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Let's see. Yeah, it was fucking goofy. Let's see. Holy water. I remember this call. Axpa, number 12, if you don't mind. Holy water. I believe we get an appearance from the White Devil in this one.
Oh, yeah.
You pop-offs, please don't hang up. That God can reverse every negative verdict in your life. You don't have to live a life sentence of lack and defeat. You can be free to enjoy all of God's richest blessings. That's why He wants to send you your free packet of Miracle Spring Water, your point of contact for the miracle you need, now in a larger size.
Press 1 now to claim your amazing healing miracle water gift. Press 2 to be placed on our do not call list.
Thank you. Please wait while we connect you to the next available representative to fulfill your request.
This call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes.
You can hey, listen, don't take the phone call then. Don't reject the call if you don't want to be called.
I did. I've put a block on it, and I've had 6 different calls in the last hour, and they're all from the same person, the same crap, and I'm tired of it.
You don't want holy water, sir, if you don't take
I don't want nothing from you.
But then you have the chance of going to hell then if you don't have the holy water.
I probably will, but I won't be from you.
Don't you want to go to heaven? This is the only way to guarantee that you'll go to heaven is to take the holy water.
I don't need nothing from you.
Here, it's
Your
free,
holy
though.
water is probably coming out of the Pecos River.
No, it's not. It's real holy water. It's blessed by Jesus Christ himself 2,000 years ago. That's a fact. Look it up on Wikipedia. Wikipedia that.
Will you please quit calling me?
No, until you accept the holy water, no. It's the utmost important that you accept it. We don't want you to go to hell.
You're the one.
Here, listen.
You're the one going to go to hell if you don't quit calling.
Sir, I'm going to transfer you to the devil, and he's going to explain to you why you need this holy water, okay? Here. Please.
Thank you for calling. I know you're interested in the water, and I'm excited to bring it to you.
This call is being traced.
I am the devil. I am untraceable.
This call is being traced.
I am Satan. I am untraceable. Yes. Did you see that? I took control of her soul and I killed her. That's what happens when you cross me. She crossed me and I invaded her soul and had one of my demons take possession of it. How was that sound you heard at the end?
Yes,
is that what you want to happen to you?
You don't want this to happen to you, so just take the holy water, please. Come on, man. We're trying to save your soul.
Please just quit calling. Goodbye.
Sir, this is important.
Where did you learn the word trolling? That's what I want to know. At your age, like...
No, he said calling. He said calling.
Oh, okay. I thought you said trolling.
Start now.
Carlito zapped that woman to hell and back, I'm guessing. Whew. Oh, we had the chip one. Now,
that was a classic.
Carlito, I don't remember how long ago. I think this was 2 years ago. This was on a Carlito show. Yeah. Go ahead and play the chip attack.
Up until the show started, then he stopped. I bought Homer bait. Hang on. Listen, if I take a plastic bag, I got a bag of chips. Shh, don't tell the wife. She'll be mad because then I have a heart attack. The doctor said if I keep eating like this. But what's fucking doctors, right, Milk Man?
Well, if you smack him on the ass and record it, you got a new recording. You can replace the jerky board.
You go jerk yourself off. Homer! Come here, buddy.
Come here,
buddy. Carlito questioning the doctors. He's like, fuck these doctors. So I'm going to keep eating the chips. So I hide the chips from my wife. They had, what was it? We got the, how long is this one? That's not too bad. Everybody's got that favorite, the fucking NORAD call when Carlito almost started a nuclear war
I tell people at my work about that one. They'll be like, "He did what?"
So
I'll be like,
good.
"It was amazing."
Was anyone else here when he called the North Korean embassy in the UK?
No, I don't think so.
Fuck off,
That
what
was
is that?
literally the day that Kim Jong-un died. He called them up with an important message from the United States, and it was just him laughing at
Yeah,
them.
he did.
That's the message from the U.S. just to fucking laugh at him.
Yeah, I got him that number from some Korean Christian center or something. They managed to hide their number really well, but we found it.
So he acted all professional, like he was going to deliver a message, and it was just him laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Go ahead and fire NORAD. I think I sent you the NORAD call.
Thank you for NORAD Track Santa. This is Sergeant Mesa. How may I help you?
Yeah, Sergeant Mesa, this is Looking Glass.
All right, sir. How can I help you?
This is good. Confidence is high.
Oh, yeah.
We have 3 inbound tracks from the Soviet Union. Impact points. What is your state of readiness, please?
Master's calling again?
This is Looking Glass. What is your status, please?
Sir, I believe you're calling the NORAD Track Santa site.
Yeah, exactly. This is NORAD, and I'm Looking Glass, and I'm carrying out an executive order from the Commander-in-Chief. We have 3 impact points, 3 incoming tracks from the Soviet Union. Can I have a confidence level report, please?
Now, is this real world?
Yeah, I need a confidence level report, please.
For 1 second, sir.
Okay.
Horrible idea, Carlito.
Oh, I'm gonna
You're
hang
going to start a nuclear war, and it's going to be our fault.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna die.
We are at DEFCON 1.
I just placed the fucking Western Seaboard on alert.
We're going to shoot Santa out of the sky.
Santa's like in Africa or somewhere.
All I did was quote a fucking Cold War movie I saw once.
It sounded like war games.
He's this real world. He's like, oh my god, Looking Glass. We're scrambling fighters. Oh shit. Okay. Well, this will be the last prank call for us ever. Last prank call show. We're gonna enjoy it while we can.
Thanks for doing that on the show where I'm hosting.
I'm the one Skyping. It's my Skype account. It's not traced back to me. Oh shit. I'm kind of freaked out now.
That's like when during your show this week I called in and we did something and Zyklon took over, of course, and he gave them my phone number, my Skype number. I think it was a Sears thing. But he said some.
And said like, I'm just joking around. I'm looking for Santa.
He said some horrible things and then gave them my phone number. Thanks a lot. Zyklon.
Really? What an asshole.
I forget what it was exactly, but god damn it.
Oh man.
Can I add Hitler?
Yeah, Adam, that's cool. Add Matthew. Let me get him here. I'll get him.
Add people to call.
I got him.
I'd piss on the spark plug if I thought it'd do any good.
Okay, you can cut it right there because I don't think they end up coming back after that point. Yeah, he almost started a war. You want to play some of these older calls, longer ones? Okay. Well, I'm looking. You could play number 2, "The King of Thailand is an Asshole," while I try to find a little bit of an older, longer one.
Yes, hi. I'm calling about the King of Thailand.
You crazy?
Well, no. The King of Thailand wanted me to meet him here to have sex with him.
You should not say like that. It's not inappropriate, and that's not good, sir.
Why not? The king in Thailand thinks I'm handsome and wants to kiss me. What's the matter? Well?
You should talk like that. I can call the police and report the police. It's not good, sir.
Look, I'm just calling ahead to let the King of Thailand know I'm going to be late to the hotel because I got distracted, but I'm going to be there soon and I'm going to kiss him and touch him.
Are you high?
No.
Are
no.
you that? I don't want to speak to you.
Okay, can you tell me about the king? Do you not like the King of Thailand?
We respect the King of Thailand, and it's not the subject. We can talk like this.
Don't you hate him? Isn't he an asshole?
You asshole! Fuck you!
Hey! The King of Thailand's an asshole.
Oh my!
Wow. Great work, Nunu and Lonesome. Nunu especially. That is awesome.
The Harlem Globetrotters number 38 is a longer one, and then so are some of the Sears Auto Centers. I know you want to get to the Cobra, the Cobra call. I forget which number I put that as. It's in there. It's in there somewhere.
It's only 5 minutes.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
Ken, did you ever see that one about Charlie, where he threw the telephone in the water, where he blessed the water? His Father McQuarters.
Yeah, we got the Father McQuarters call. It's in here as well. That's
9 minutes.
Number 15. You can roll that
his
one.
ultimate
That's
convincing jobs right
that
there.
one's 9 minutes long if you want to roll that one. That'll give you an opportunity to get
I
back and walk
haven't
around.
forgot how long it is.
No, it's fine. We were looking for a little bit longer ones. Cobra Securities number 19. That's
Hello, my child. Is this Mr. Patton?
Repeat, please.
My child. Is this Mr. Patton, please, my child?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Father McQuarters. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
The best I can be.
I understand. One of the sisters here told us to maybe give you a call. It says you're only have a little bit of time left to live, and we wanted to know if we could do anything for you.
Yes, that's true. I got cancer all over me.
All over you?
It's up on the between the fifth and first vertebrae in my neck, and it's down in my left lung.
It's in your lung now.
My left one.
I have it down here that it's in your
lung, my kidney.
Your...
My left lung started in my left lung. And it went up to my neck. It's on my spinal cord from my fifth to the first vertebrae, and now it's in my left kidney.
It's in your kidney now.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus! So how long have you had this now, my son?
Well, a year. It's a year last March. It's going on 2 years now.
Okay. What have you done? Have you seen the doctor? What has he said?
Well, he gives me. He doesn't want my family physician does not want to give me a definite date because he's a Christian, you know. And I said, Doc, I got to know something. I said, it drives me up the wall. So he says, well, Charlie, he says, between 3 to 6 months or maybe a year.
Okay, so it could be as soon as 4 to 6 months and as late as a year that you could pass away to the light.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay?
The way I deal with it, I can't deal with it straight on. The way I deal with it is being happy, keeping people happy around me, knowing that the good Lord will take me home when it's time. See, I got to say I'm too ornery for the devil, and God's not ready for me yet. And, you know, I've got to cut up about it because straight head on, I can't deal with it.
Now, what caused this? Do you know? Did you work around pesticides or something?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Did you work around pesticides? What exactly caused this cancer?
Severe headaches. I get severe headaches, and I'm in a lot of pain, but I just leave it in God's hands.
You leave it in God's hands?
Yeah.
Well, you know, God
In God's hands.
God only helps those who help themselves.
I know it. I do help myself.
But I was here to
I am trying to help myself. That's why, and I try to keep people happy around me. You know, I meet no strangers. You know, and I don't pray for myself. I pray for others.
Oh, well, you should pray for yourself. I'll tell you, my child, I was praying for myself here with the Bible, and it fell from my hands. And that is a horrible sign, but it opened on this scripture, and the TV turned on, and I had a vision of calling you, my child, and I think the good Lord has put you in my hands, and I'm ready to heal thee.
Well, I hope and pray so, because I tell you, whoever told you must really know me, because that's what we do. We pray for each other.
It's just the sister here at the parish said that I should call you, and we had a divine inspiration. Do you want to be healed now? Can we pray for you real quickly over the phone? I promise it will not take much of your time.
Oh, good Lord, the heavens, yes.
Okay. Do you have a cordless phone?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. We're going to go into the bathroom, and I need you to draw a bath, put some water in the bathtub, and we're going to make some holy water.
Okay, just give me a second.
Okay.
Take me a minute to get in there.
Of course.
Because every time I take a step, it's pain shooting up.
Is pain shooting?
Yeah, pain shoot up in my neck.
Oh, your neck?
My head.
Oh, Lord. Well, we'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on the shower, and don't make it too cold, not too hot. Halfway in between.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Can you put the phone a little closer to it so I can get close to it, please?
Do what?
Okay. Can you? I need you to. When I say so, I need you to put I need you to put your right hand out.
All right.
Towards the water.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready to pray, my son?
Okay.
Okay. I need you to say very loud, in the name of God and Lord Jesus. Sir?
I can't hear you.
I need you to say, in the name of God and Lord Jesus.
And the Lord God, name Jesus.
You're saying it wrong. In the name of Lord God Jesus.
In the name of Lord God Jesus.
I make this water holy.
I make this water holy.
Now splash your hand in the water.
Okay.
Okay. Now go ahead and stand in the shower.
Yes.
Okay. Are you standing in the shower?
No, I'm by the bathtub. I mean, not the tub, but the sink, because my shower, it's got a chair and stuff in it, and I'm still dressed.
You're still dressed?
Yeah, I got some evening clothing on.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I need you to take the phone and throw it into the shower, but do not go in with it, but just put it inside the water.
The phone?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Is the water on? Hello? Hello, sir. My child, come back.
I'm here.
Okay, is there any water in the tub?
Yeah, I'll put more.
No, you need to fill it up. Okay, what is the phone exactly now?
It's right in the center.
In the center?
Yes.
In the center of what? Of the bathtub?
The water facing.
Okay, and how much water is in there?
It's up to the top.
Up to the top? Okay, what I'm telling you is to put the phone inside the tub with the waters.
I'll put the phone inside the water.
Yes, do not go inside, but just...
Phone, wouldn't it?
No. It is holy water. It won't do anything. Put the phone in the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Here it goes.
Okay.
I think he just fucked his phone up.
You did it.
Some people are just bored.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. He did throw it in there, though. That's funny. Are you sure that guy isn't dying, man? I'm going to hell.
Yeah, you have had so many different fake hypochondriac diseases in 2 years.
Well, the more he just threw his phone, his cordless phone in the tub full of water.
Dude, that's gonna be the funniest shit I've heard in a long time.
Oh man.
Oh man, Father McQuarters, blessing people with
Hey, let me context that. Let me context that for you, man. This guy was actually this old grunt hypochondriac dude that this girl had been dating, and she pretended to give him the number that's supposed to help him. So the guy actually made up a different disease every time you talked to him. So that's what the context was. This guy actually wasn't sick and dying. He was just making shit up. And then he ended up, marrying another woman. But this is why this call had happened with me. She had said to call him, because, supposedly, you get the joke.
Yeah. This fucking guy. We're going to add Hillick in here in just a second to see that he wants to come on. Let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to try this call, though. Let's see if we can get Rosie O'Donnell on the phone.
He really did throw his phone in, too.
It's kind of like the breaker calls, but but this time it was for you.
Yeah. Oh, he was funny. I guess he's a real old drunk, but that was him. Charlie. He actually did more calls with him before that, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Seeing if Rosie O'Donnell will pick up the phone.
This is Rosie. This is my phone. This is the beep.
Fucking Rosie? Come on, you ain't pick up the phone, say a few words? God damn her. Alright, let's see, let's get the look in here. Oops, I'm in the wrong area. That's not the name.
Customer service, my name is Shit. How can I help you?
Hello, I would like to be placed on a do not call list.
You can't be placed on do not call list, I'm sorry. Let's see, the high risk delivery pizza one is pretty good. Number 3 there. That's a pretty decent one. Yeah, try 3.
Do it.
Come on, man. Look at her.
Hello?
I'm with the pizza.
Oh, hi.
Hi. What happened? You hung up on me? What?
No, I didn't hang up on you.
You made an order for a pizza, correct?
Yes.
Do you have your pizza yet?
No.
Okay. This is a delivery order, I understand. We want it.
Yes.
Okay. According to the computers, the address that you're getting a pizza from delivered to is we're going to be pizza's on the way already, but the location you're getting a pizza to is in a high risk area, high risk delivery.
Uh-huh.
You live in a bad.
Not that I know of.
Well, it's a high risk delivery area, so there's actually an extra deposit on that.
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think so.
Well, we've already put a hold on the credit card. It's a $30 deposit. This will be released after the pizza is delivered to your.
No, I don't want your pizza then. You're out of your mind. We've had it delivered here before, and they've never said anything like that to me before.
Well, we've had some issues with the people. You people. Okay.
Us?
Yes, you people. You know what I mean by you people in this neighborhood where you live.
What do you mean? What does you people mean?
Well, for lack of a better term, white trash.
You're calling us white trash? You little motherfucker, I'm going to be down at that store. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but we have had pizza delivered here. I don't know how many times. We just moved here. And I don't know who you think you're... I want to talk to your... I want the manager right now.
You little bitch. Now you guys are fucking done.
Now,
Where's the manager?
Don't you dare talk to me like that. I'm going to make sure
You're
never...
the manager? I want to talk to the manager now.
No, I am the manager. I'm the owner of the store.
You run that store and you talk to people like this? You actually called us. You can't deliver here because we're in a high-risk neighborhood?
No, listen, we can deliver, goddammit. We can deliver the pizza, but we've already placed. I'm required to let you know that we placed a deposit on your card, an extra hold, $30, and it'll lift as soon as the pizza gets delivered. We'll take it right out.
I don't want your pizza.
Well, it's already on the way,
business.
and then listen to me. Then the $30 deposit stays on and the price of the pizza.
Say that again?
Then the $30 deposit stays. This is exactly what happens in your neighborhood. You white trash people, you order a pizza like a joke, and then you tell our driver, "Oh no, we didn't order a pizza." And then, no, we don't want the pizza. And then what happens? Pizza sits on the floor. $30 we're taking out. We're holding this for you, ma'am. We're going to keep the $30.
You have got to be crazy.
We're sick and tired.
I've had you guys come to our door and you were so nice. I don't, you guys, you're out of your crazy mind.
You're being kind of rude. What's with the woman in the background there who's yelling?
That's my husband. He's really upset right now.
Tell him.
You cannot legally put a $30 deposit on my account without my permission.
It's already done.
You did it already?
Well, yeah, you accepted to the terms, but as soon as that delivery driver
I didn't accept to no terms. They didn't say shit to me on the phone that I had to make a $30 deposit to get pizza delivered to my home.
If you look at the back of your credit card, it says we can read the fine print on the back of the card that you put this purchase on and the deposit. Read the fine print. Is the delivery driver there?
You are crazy.
Well, lady, what's your problem? You're going to bounce a check or something? You don't have enough money? What's the matter?
I just paid it over the phone. I paid you guys over the phone on my card.
We'll release it as soon as the driver gets back safely from your bad neighborhood. We'll release the hold.
We don't live in a bad neighborhood.
We've had a bad history with the people that live at this address, and that's why I had to do this.
What is your name? What is your name?
Yeah, that is the guy. Yeah, call him cops. Yeah, oh, he's got your name.
Are you there?
Hello?
Hey, dude, I know. Who is this?
He said he's charging
What?
Who is this?
I placed a $30
Dude, we
charge.
know that you guys are messing with somebody over here. We're going to call the cops on your ass. You can't charge someone else's credit card.
Well, we had to put a deposit because it's a bad neighborhood.
There's I don't have any clue as to what you're talking about. That stuff doesn't go on it. I worked there for 12 years.
Oh, this must be a misunderstanding then.
There better be a misunderstanding, dude, or you're going to jail.
Oh, no, he's been threatening me.
You can't call people up and threaten them.
I didn't threaten anybody. I just told them about the $30 nuisance.
Dude, you are not my boss. I work at that. You are not the boss there.
Well,
You better freaking hang the phone up now, or I'm calling the police. Hang up now.
What?
Hang up now.
Did you receive the $30 charge? Wow.
Oh my God. Ryan got the call.
He commanded you to hang up the phone.
That's pretty fucking good. It's already been done. One of my fucking favorite lines from him. Oh, we had Hillick, but he must be off doing other stuff.
Oh, that's a classic, man.
It's already been done. There's one sitting here. I don't remember. I cut this apparently. It's called Stool Sample. It's about 6 minutes long.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it's about, but the title sounds hilarious.
Please.
Go ahead.
I'm a male nurse. Is he expecting you to? I mean, who?
No, yeah, Dr. Nargis told me to give him a call with these instructions.
But his doctor is not Dr. whoever you said.
It's the specialist, ma'am. His physician forwarded the information on to Dr. Nargis, who made the determination of what was going on. He just wanted to give him a therapy plan he needs to practice at home. And he just write down his
hold on.
please.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Hurry it up.
Hello?
Yes. Hello, I'm sorry. I lost my temper. Did you have a pen and paper?
Who are you talking to?
I'm trying to leave a message for the instructions for the therapy plan he needs to...
Yes, but someone said hurry it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. The quality assurance thing. Yeah, we had something that you're supposed to, for the quality of your service, is blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Breakfast, as much fiber as possible, preferably oatmeals and greens. What kind of greens do you make, if any?
All
do you like
cabbage, collards, string beans, the works.
Collards and turnip greens and spinach greens.
Yeah, I do all of those.
Okay.
Broccoli, the works.
And he needs to eat as many oranges as possible.
Okay.
Okay, now what this is going to do is going to be like a natural colonic for his system. Okay, now he needs to collect a stool sample after every bowel movement.
Got it.
Okay, so do you have the instructions there for the stool sample collection?
Do I have any? Did his doctor give him any?
Well, I'm not certain, so I'm making sure. I mean, if he didn't mention it to you, perhaps I should.
No, he hasn't mentioned this to me, or that someone would be calling. That's just not natural that he wouldn't mention this. That's why I'm asking all of these questions. Because he never said anything about it.
He just needs to collect a stool sample after every bowel movement, and it's very simple. All he has to, he's supposed to have carrots. Do you have any carrots there now, or do you need to get them? The long kind, not the baby carrots. The long ones, please. Okay. Basically, all he does after he
Why
has
would that matter?
He's going to take a carrot and shove it up as far up into his asshole as possible, and then put it in a bag and write the date on the bag. You got that?
Hello?
Yes, did you get that?
No, but maybe you need to do that.
Well, that's his responsibility now.
No, it's my responsibility to tell you to do that, because this is this call is not a natural call, so you can just go to hell.
Ma'am, don't speak to me like that, please. I'm a professional.
You don't sound it.
I'm a licensed male nurse.
Yes, okay. I believe it too.
Well, I mean, I'm a smart person, and I command a bit of respect in this society.
Excuse me?
I command a bit of respect.
Well, I command a bit also, and I said that you can go to hell. Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that commandment?
Do you know
hell? Go to hell.
Do you know what the Bible says about?
Can you hear me?
Do you listen to Jesus? Do
you listen to him?
I sure am.
No, you don't.
Dr. Nargis is a beautiful Catholic.
Good for him.
And I am ordained through the body and blood of Christ to give you these instructions.
Good for him.
About the stool sample, ma'am. So I expect you wrote them down, because there's going to be a quiz at the end of this conversation.
Go to hell. Hello? Yes.
Did you write all that down?
Did I write all what down?
All the instructions.
Yeah, and I had this call trace also.
How do you have a trace? Come on.
Excuse me?
Did you turn on your tracing machine?
Well, tell me this. What is it that you want? What kind of nutcase are you?
I'm giving you important instructions about...
You know what? I don't want your important instructions. I do not want them. So you take your instructions and give it to somebody else.
Okay,
or cram them up your behind.
You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth?
No, I do not, because you can't even tell me anything that's true.
I'm telling you, I'm
Goodbye, asshole.
Ma'am. Oh, man, I was going to tell her the truth. She is funny as hell, dude.
That's what they told me. That's what happened.
Phone company, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, this is the phone company. How may I help you?
Yeah, someone has called here. This is the second time. Saying stupid things. And I was told to dial star and to have the call traced.
Okay, just one moment. I'm going to go ahead and trace that now. Can you hold, please?
Yes, I will.
Okay, here we go. Okay, that's coming back negative, ma'am. Did you insert the carrot all the way up into the anus and then extract it?
Go to hell.
I love you, lady. I love
you. Are one son of a bitch.
I'm not playing no fucking games, dude.
Oh, Matt Hillock has joined us on the air machine.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's
Matt.
going on?
Cheers, Matt.
Hey, everybody, this has been a really, really, really good show. I have about choked to death on my beer coming out of my nose. Just lulls and
He's got so many calls. Like we aren't even gonna get close. Like we've harvested so many. We're not even gonna get close to playing them.
You can that can just be your YouTube now. Just playing Carlito shows and talking about them.
Hopefully we can get access to them. Hopefully at some point Athena will find where he wrote down all this shit, and we'll be able to get access to everything. And,
sure.
Yeah, do a 24/7 channel.
Well, he
so neat that he's getting loot. I like that. He was such a sweetheart, man.
There was so much stuff during that last year that he never got to edit. He was really far behind on stuff, and like that stuff's got to be edited and put up. And
I'm gonna edit all of it and put it all up.
Put it all up in the ass.
Yeah.
Ass. But
so how's everybody doing out there in Radio Land?
Hey Matt, good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you, buddy. Hey,
Love your studio. It looks awesome.
Oh, thanks.
We got. I guess we can try to look.
Nice hearing so many old people on the fucking show. Like I didn't even want to jump right in. It was just nice listening, you know.
Yeah. Let's see the MW2 Informer. Hey Dwight, I know there has to be a lot of unreleased calls Carlito did. Are we going to be hearing any no, because we don't have access to never before heard stuff.
Well, though, I mean, it just passed.
So we don't have access to that, or we could probably do that.
Hey Dwight.
Yeah.
Can you find anything about
get
Kiss
cold
My
in the
Pussy,
grave,
the bus driver?
What was that
bus
now?
driver woman. Kiss My Pussy, the bus driver woman.
I can look.
She said she's the one that said it was a bus driver.
I don't know if I have that cut up, but I can look on his site.
Kiss My Pussy, and that's she always said that. She ended up saying that, and he ended up using that on the rotation.
Deborah, Big Debbie.
Deborah, that's right. Deborah Mansfield. She drove the bus. Thank you.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get all of them.
It's in a. I found the episode because he named it "Kiss My Pussy," but I'm not sure where in here it is.
Okay.
He didn't have a cut as an individual.
I've been trying to scratch my head there. Thank you.
Yeah,
Deborah
it was
Mansfield.
the
was the bus driver.
December 9th, 2010 show on his site there. Yeah, that's got all the info up there.
All right. I probably I don't know the name how he isolated. I know the calls. Just he put the name on them. However he named, he come up with the craziest way to name them. You know, I don't know what it's called actually.
Yeah, I know he named the whole show "Kiss My Pussy" right there.
When did Carlito start doing prank calls? I'm curious to know how long his back catalogue is. Are you talking 20 years, 25 years?
The show
started in 2005 actually only with this show, okay? But he actually was doing them as a young beast even before that. He had a few recorded calls that he'd done from even before he ever came on the air. And they're on the site. They used to be on the site. I can't remember the name of all of them. I think Where's Pasquale, there's a bunch of those old calls that are like that. They're tucked away, but he actually was on the air in 2005. That's when we first went on.
Yeah, his show archive on his site goes back to 2005 on MadhouseLive.com. It's archived all the way back to 2005.
Mm-hmm. I know he posted those real ancient calls somewhere. I can't remember the name of them, but yeah, there are actually a few of them on there.
The best part is he apparently posted all the ones back to 2005, and he didn't name them. He didn't put any descriptions of what the hell they are. You just kind of load them up, and I guess it's a surprise.
It'll be something. It'll be funny. Yeah, there's the original. You can tell his voice too was younger, which is really funny. As I listen to the old stuff, his voice was like less, aged. It was his voice kind of changed a little bit over time. In the older when his voice was a little bit higher. And it's kind of funny to hear.
When he got real gay.
Yeah, he started out really humble when he first started out with that higher voice, but as he kind of grew up, become a man, then he got really corrupt. Became a good old buddy.
So I became a man.
He was a man, god darn it.
Oh, I guess we're at the point. I guess we could probably try to take questions and stuff, but I think we're at the point where we're going to kind of start winding the show down. We've been going for about 3 hours now.
I have a question. Do we know what Carlito's last prank was? Or the last one broadcasted?
Definitely on a Dwight show, I bet.
Oh, he was on some Super Phone Brothers shows.
Yeah, he was
too,
on
though.
those. He was on those more recently than mine. Yeah, he didn't come on for almost 2 months onto mine. I mean, he would chat and stuff, but he never got into the conference. But he was on with Strange Life of Wasted Memory and Don the Bomb. And, yeah, so they would probably have the more recent stuff. Yep. I don't know if people got questions. I'm looking over in the YouTubes.
While you're looking, I have another question. How did everyone find Carlito? I mean, I can say how I found out about Madhouse from the UK, but I'm curious how everyone else did.
I can tell you how I did.
I played the fake milkman.
Oh, that
pissed me remember off. That episode?
That pissed me off beyond belief when
Dwight
did that. Complete because Carlito was taking hiatuses and
the phone show takeover episode. I love that.
My name is Carlito and I have Milkman over here, and fucking Felix pretend to be Milkman. I was sitting there and I was ripping the IRC up. I was like, this is complete bullshit. I was like, this isn't.
I was really looking forward to the Madhouse taking over the phone show for an episode. The other crossover.
God, Dwight, I remember that.
I was so pissed, but I found Carlito through Arby. I was looking at I think I came across the Taco Bell takeover video on YouTube, and then I started looking around even more, and then I saw Carlito stuff, and so kind of through the Arby machine is where I found Carlito.
Yeah, mine was very similar. I was getting done with school, and I was kind of bored, and I had a kid, so I couldn't leave and do stuff. So I was like, hey, I'll get back into prank phone calling and do some TV phone mobbing. And then I was like, well, I remember the phone loser people used to do that shit too. So I messaged on his, I guess it'd be a message board he probably still had back then on his phone losers page, and all of a sudden Arby was like, hey, no, nobody ever hangs out here anymore. You should go to this place. It's called Madhouse on, was it IRC at the time, or it wasn't Discord. It was pre-Discord.
Oh yeah, they had IRC.
Yeah, and so you pointed me in that direction, and then I just started hanging out there, and probably within a month, then we did that phone mobbing, and then within a month I was doing my own shows, and within 4 months, I was part of a crew of a fucking network that was starting up.
Years later, you're getting arrested for molesting a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was the Madhouse Network. There you go, bro. That's right. You got busted, man.
Then you guys blackmailed that.
Carlito got busted too. Who the hell hasn't got
what
busted?
I wanted to say.
Are you the only one hasn't got busted yet?
No, I haven't been. But yeah, they almost got arrested for trying to
There's
blackmail an official on cause of mass confusion.
And then Brad, Gian, and
You're next, Dwight.
Carlito.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah, well, that's another thing I wanted to say. How many friends can you say that you've been co-investigated for the extortion of an Orange County, Florida mayor? I mean, that's fucking amazing, dude. I called him up after I got out of my HR meeting. Right after I put in fucking because I needed to get the hell out of there. But I got the hell out of there and called him up, and he was just like, calm down, and we talked about it. He was like, they haven't talked to either of us. That's good news. It's like, yep. But that's a 20-year felony we were being investigated for. Man, that's some real friendship.
Holy shit.
And all it was basically you just wanted that guy to run and just say a bunch of false shit against the person they were running against. I mean,
and I think that guy's the one who started it. And if you look at it, it's because we made an ass of him. He made him start taking a pledge over a fucking Skype call to.
Yeah, he was like, "You're gonna run." He's like, "No, I'm not doing that." No.
Yeah, he backed down. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, let's see. Did Carlito's mom pass away from the same disease as he? Yeah, she had that kidney problem.
Basically, yeah.
And
she had complications from diabetes too, and that actually is the same thing that got the good hermano. His heart just finally gave out in cardiac arrest. All do that during diabetes, man. It's a freaking man killer. I mean, it killed his mama too, man. So everybody, if you do, that's a lesson, man. Anybody, if you got any of that blood stuff that you need to keep up, check her out and keep your eye on it, man, because it's a killer, man. It damages your body, man. And in the long run, man, it can take your life, man. You know, I got to say, man, that taught me that right there about my brother, man. Everybody, man, check it out. You know, make sure you are right there.
His dad passed away. What was just not too long ago as well. When I guess his dad had a heart attack as well.
Yeah, that's a good message, man. Thanks.
Someone says, "Was it Chewy Dom? I found Carlito through Brad on a PLA YouTube video. Brad said to download a podcast app and just look up PLA, and Madhouse was just a relevant podcast, and boom."
Yeah.
Damn it, backfired again.
Oh, man.
They're saying Milkman needs to close out the show. Yes, we will definitely give that pleasure to Milkman. What I'm going to do, though, because Giad made a video, and I'm going to play that. You guys will have to go on YouTube to watch that part, because I can't do it. I
got a quick little sweet story.
Yep.
I can't play the call.
You see these pictures? Like, I got all these random photos in my drawer that I'm throwing around. And he was sitting over here drinking beers, looking at the pictures. And he's like, gingerly puts them all back together. And he's like, well, yeah, I used to work in a photo mat. You know, like, photos are like a big deal. And it was just so sweet and nice. He was a good egg.
Yeah, he was. Definitely a good egg.
I'm gonna play this video, and it'll show over on the YouTube, so you guys might have to go over there to watch. Well, no, you will. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna play. Then we'll have Milkman close it out, and then we have an outro song of Carlito's, and we'll close it all out. And this video.
Do that? Is this? Sorry, is this video going to be available for us to?
Yeah, it'll be on my YouTube. And the audio version is going to be too.
Fantastic.
Yep, the whole thing unedited, because we didn't have anything we had to edit out, so it's just straight everything. But no, it's just going to capture it. All right, I'm going to play this on YouTube real quick. Giad's video to Carlito. Maybe I have to go full screen with this. Here we go. Play.
Fuckers, made it to Pittsburgh.
Cheers.
On my way to the big prank meet. Fucking excited. Had a terrible train ride. Now I gotta find an elevator because I'm a
Quit being a
fat fuck.
pussy.
Hey, yo, Big Dwight, can I play that last call of his? The one that was the show with all...
I got the video playing right now, guys.
Shit, sorry.
Your hands upon
$9,300.
a dead man's phone and you're looking for a prank. The crowd is formed, ready to perform, and they giving you a green stage light. And you're not gonna make something that is lame, and you're not gonna make something that's the same.
Looks like it's zoomed in like 600%, but nope.
And it's time to give all you can give. So give no fucks today. Though the situation is great, and all those calls you've been making about to fade out tonight, and all the confusion creating about to vanish in the light. Your hands upon a dead man's phone and you're looking for a prank. The crowd is formed, ready to perform, and they giving you a green stage light. And you're not gonna make something that is lame, and you're not gonna make something that's the same, 'cause they've heard it enough, and it's time to give all you can give. So give no fucks today. Though the situation is great, and all those calls you've been making about to fade out tonight, and all the confusion creating about to vanish in the light.
I'm in the toilet where I take a shit. Fucker.
Yeah, that was the video that Gian made. Yeah, now we can. Where is everybody? Ah, somebody wanted to play something before we go. Someone said something.
I got that last show that me and you and Axpo were on with him, and he did that one call. It's pretty funny.
Well, I don't know what one call you're talking about, but sure.
Dwight, before you do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone said thank you or not to you. In case no one else did, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's the least we can do for the Mr. Carlito machine.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dwight.
Thank you, Dwight.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, dear brother Dwight. Brother Dwight, thank you so much. Bradley, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great turnout tonight.
The last call, apparently, that...
well, it's from the last show.
The last show.
That me and you and Axpo were doing with him.
Okay. And just so everybody knows, before that's played, the machine is up to $9,559.
Wow, what a community!
I don't even know how to send that much money. Do I just write a check or?
You got to get a big novelty check. You know,
you gotta buy Steam gift cards, and then scratch them off and send them to someone who sounds foreign.
Yep.
What's the? How long is the call you want to play?
I think like a minute, maybe a minute.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Buy 9,000 lottery tickets.
After the show, we're gonna do movie night again with a couple of Carlito's favorite movies. We're gonna watch Boogie Nights, and we're gonna watch his last nomination, which was Juice. But at the same time, as we're watching that, if you're not interested in movie nights, I'm gonna play his very first episode that he ever did on PCU on the Mixler. It won't be on YouTube, but it'll be on the Mixler. So that'll be playing as well.
Look at you doing shit, dude.
Go ahead.
It's very nice.
This is like, for some reason, one of us called, like, we called Petco for some reason. And then this is completely, like, just in Carlito fashion, classic, just out of fucking nowhere and hilarious. And it's super funny. I'll play it right now.
Okay.
All right, Dwight, I'm going to put your name in the...
this is going to get me killed here. Hang on.
Bro, to the effect of this journey, how can I help you?
Hi, do you guys have butt snake?
Do we have, say that one more time?
A butt snake?
Some kind of snake? Sorry, it's hard to hear you.
Butt snake.
Box snake?
Butt snake. B-U-T-T snake.
B-U... Sorry, it's a little connection's kind of bad.
Butt, like ass, you know, butt snake.
A butt snake?
Yeah, the snake you can put in your butt and he wriggles around.
We don't carry that.
The snake wriggles around in there, and it feels really good.
I don't think a pet
It's like anal beans, but better. It's
well, good luck in finding those.
The snake, it breathes farts.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Before we go, shit. Definitely got to get some input
Ken,
from this
are you
guy.
back live?
Oh yeah, we're live. We're live still. I got somebody we got to add in.
Hey. We got to get Lego on. Somebody told me Lego was on.
Yeah, I just saw his machine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got, okay. Thank you. Okay.
Did I add him in? Did it go?
I wish Zolar was around, too. If somebody knew how to get a hold of Zolar. He's in turkeys.
Butt snake.
See if Mr. Lego picks up. I believe that's him. Yes.
Yo, what's up, man?
We have Dr. Lego with us.
Dr. Motherfucking Lego.
What's up, guys? Hold on, let me, Yo, what's up, man? Yo, hold on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let me see if I can make my camera work. Is my camera working? No.
Not yet.
Wait, hold on a second.
I think you're going to have to turn down your audio on your end, brother.
Turn down your radio.
So
Do you hear me?
Same old Dr. Lego.
We're all a bunch of fuck
You
ups.
remember
so
calls
you
of
kind
mass
of-
confusion?
All right, hold on.
Fucking Pat, when we were trying to get his audio and shit to work, it reminds me of that. Come on, Pat. Pat, who looked like fucking Seth Rollins from WWE, could have got a dead ringer for his
Just like
ass.
the old days, Lego.
All right, how's that?
That's good. I don't know if you the camera's not working, but
Is that
the audio,
better now?
Audio sounds good.
The audio's good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Guys, do I have? I don't have video though, right?
No video.
No video.
Let me see if I can make that work. Hold on.
Imagine if the rest of us tried to host this show without Dwight.
Yeah, making my Walmart computer go. Yeah.
Who is that?
Bobby
I
Spotty.
forgot about like
Lego. You still
hosting.
building your guitars, man?
Oh,
Yo, what's up? You got me
Yeah,
now?
now
There
you
we
got
go.
video.
We got There's Lego.
Oh man!
Lego, you still building your guitars? You building that?
Yeah, I build guitars. There's one. There you go.
So that's that studio. I remember you had that nice analog studio, man.
Mostly computers and stuff. Yeah, I like that banjo.
Computer business, man. You always have
Hold
been,
on.
man.
Bruce, you need me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just give me 2 minutes. I'm on a Skype call for a minute, all right?
Dude, I'm installing. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, there's like a delay going on here. I don't know.
Tell
what
Bruce
the
go
fuck.
fuck himself.
What's the echo?
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear no echo.
Nope, no
All
echo
sounds
over
good
here.
over here.
Yeah.
No echo.
probably
Sound good.
been somewhere else as well.
No, hold on a minute. I hear echo. I hear echo. I hear echo.
Are you listening to the show on a browser and getting the?
Maybe. Hold on. Let me close all this other stuff.
Nobody else can hear echo.
No had me. Yeah. Hold on. That's what it is. There we go. That's what it was. I had like 80 windows open.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Now it's good. What's up, guys? Man, I'm really. I left you guys a message, but I'm so heartbroken to hear about Carlito. Man, that's out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It was quick, man. You know, that's the thing. It was quick. He didn't suffer at all, man. I mean, it was, thank Jesus, you got to go. It was good and quick, man. You know, it's suffering, man. I mean, that's praise the Lord. He didn't have to suffer in any way, man.
Yeah, but he was still a kid, man, a young man. He didn't deserve that shit.
He sure didn't, man.
And
he was a genius, brother.
He was funny as hell, and you know, we had a lot of great shows, dude. I mean, I can't even think when we started doing shows back in the day. What was it, like 12, 15 years ago? What year was that? 1992, 3, 4, 5?
That's about 14 years ago. Yeah, about 14 years ago, approximately.
Yeah, man. So, but you know, what can I say? I love the guy. He's in my heart, and I'll just remember the fun times. I have some great stuff that we did. I gotta dig up some archives, but I got some stuff.
Oh man, that would be great. If you got anything, push it out there, brother, because anything you got's going to be gold, man. That's the good old days, man.
Who should I send
Remember when
to?
you took over the network, dude? You hardwired the network, dude. You took over the network shit, dude. That was some fucking funny ass shit, dude. That was crazy, man.
Well, that was for Syndicate.
Yeah, man. Hijacked the network and KDK. Oh, dude, that was some fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, when
shit.
I fucked over
Zolar.
KDK. Well, Zolar is my brother. I love that dude. But I fucked over what is that asshole Dino? That schmuck. I hate that guy.
Oh yeah. It's too bad it went down that path, man. But we had a lot of fun along the way, bro. I mean, gotta admit, we had a fucking ton of fun, dude.
Oh shit, yeah, dude. Remember some of those crazy pranks? I mean, we did some pranks that were like we'd get arrested today. We would get arrested.
Oh yeah. In the early days, it was pretty raw, man.
It's worth it.
Do you guys remember that prank I made to? We called Ireland, and we called like the main police station in Ireland, and I got some guy on the phone. I was like, "Yeah, man, I want to return my wife. She's Irish and she's broken." I said I'm going to send her. I said I'm putting. I said I'm
calls there.
I said I'm putting her on a plane.
Return the sender. I don't need the postage. Just send it back. It's gone.
Oh man.
Oh. Yeah, Dr. Lego, I'll tell you what, you have a special spot in Carlito's heart, man. You were absolutely no one knows your infamy, but you create a masterpiece piece of tape that was sold in all these like national chain stores called Spencer's. Back in the day, it was kind of like I don't know what you call it, like a little bit of wow, they got a little bit of like naked girl. You got naked stuff, you know.
Well, no, I know
crap and all that stuff. Anyway,
I know what you're referring to.
PG-13
right.
head
I don't
shop.
remember the name of it, but Carlito had this tape from when he was a kid, and he used to replay that over and over and over on his tape recorder. Got in trouble with it and everything, dude. And come to find out years later, who made this tape? Do you know?
Yeah, well, here's the funny thing. When we first met, you know, he was actually playing sounds from my tape, and I go, dude, that's my tape, man. And
that's the sound effects on all of our openers and everything. That's the sounds you made.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, when he was like in high school and shit, it was called the Gross Tape, and it was in all the Spencer gift stores.
Thank you, the Gross Tape.
Yeah, and it had like farting, shitting sounds, but really authentic stuff. I mean, we went into a recording. So if I told you how we made that, you would laugh. But none of it was real, but it sounded real. It was disgusting.
It's still he would send me messages recently over Facebook, and it sounded like he was really putting the phone up to his ass when he was recording them and sending them. I'm pretty sure he was.
That's funny.
He probably.
That's funny.
Most of the time it'd be with his mouth, but then you'd hear a pitch change all of a sudden on the next message. It's like, okay, that's not his mouth at that point. He's shitting.
That's funny.
Oh, man, you got to flush that microphone.
All right, well, listen, guys, I just wanted to chime in for a minute. Maybe you know what? Maybe now that we're all connected here with this stuff, I don't even know what it is, but I'll come on and do some stuff with you guys. I'm actually on another computer doing a Linux install with somebody, but I just wanted to get on here and just say how I felt. I love the guy, and I'm gonna miss him. It's really sad, like, I mean, honestly, I felt a little bad, with what happened with KDK. Like, he wasn't my favorite person, but I still felt bad. We lost Raunch Fox, if you knew who Raunch Fox was, and now Carlito, and it's like, these were the guys that I used to prank with, man, back in the day, like 15 years ago, But Zolar ain't going nowhere, so maybe I'll drag Zolar on.
You still have the partner, the roster man that plays bass? You still got that partner?
Zudo, yeah, Zudo's around.
Yeah, Zudo. What happened to him, dude?
Yeah, no, Zudo's around, and do you remember AP the Gimp? He's around too.
Okay. Are you still do you still got your band?
Still doing music, not doing the band anymore because all right. Fair enough. You know how it is, but I'm still in a recording studio, doing my thing. So,
all right.
Anyway, guys, thank you.
How's the family, man? How's the family? Everybody doing good?
Do you remember that prank I did with Zolar? What my son did with Zolar to the hooker? When he was 11 years old. Do you remember that prank?
Oh yeah, you did. Your kid was on that.
That's right. He was 11 years old. Now he's 20. Now he's 23. So, what can I tell you?
And now he's with the hookers for real.
Lord.
I'm in my 50s now, dude. What can I tell you? When I started this stuff, I was in my 30s. So, that's how old I am. But
Just have to grow less long hair. That's all. That's it. Just grow less long hair.
but all right, man. I gotta get back to this call. But listen, peace out. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna get on here. All right.
All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming on. Peace,
One love.
motherfucking leg go.
Cheers.
Take care, guys.
Bye, honey.
Hi.
Can't believe it, Dr. Motherfucking Lego people. Do you believe it? All you history nuts. That's one of the only right there. One of the last of the old crew, man. There you go. Solar is the only one I wish we could have checked in with, man. He's the other one, man. Because, see, we had a division in the network, right? We decided what KDK was fed up because KDK wouldn't let people do the shows the way we wanted to do it, this and that. Lego decided to get take over and get a stream going, and ended up everybody had this big war that went down, and everybody said because of that, we're all this big fight. So they started this whole group of Zolar and everybody. It was kind of like a whole rebellious crew for a little while, right? And during that time, it was like a big expansion of all the audiences, right? These guys are all doing these shows. Everybody's doing a new show on the air with fresh calls, fresh numbers, and everything. And so what we had on 1, 2, 3, 5, at least, probably nothing compared to now, but in those days, 6 shows competing for the same amount of listeners, few listeners, right? It was like a big deal, dude. It was a big blow up of creativity. And, so I'm just glad to hear he's still around, man. I wish Zolar would check in. Where you at, motherfucking Zolar? Where's
Corruption says I blame Prankmaster for everything.
Do you have the gangbang call? Anybody got the gangbang call?
I tried looking for it because people asked for it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. It's one. I don't know how he named it. He always had crazy names like the Blue Raft, or I don't know what you call it. But anyway, it's Prankmaster's on there. It's one of the funny calls. And everybody, Zolar, everybody gets on his ass, man. Even the dead. Where's the dead? I hadn't heard the dead. Where did he check in?
The dead. It's been hitting him pretty rough. I don't know.
Yeah. Omar, I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry, Dieters. All right, brother. I love you too, man. I hope you're doing all right, man. I just wanted to see how he's doing, man. I thought he might check in.
Let's do this. Let's have Milkman do the traditional Madhouse, goodbye thing that we do, and then right after that, Axel, I'll have you play the outro that's in that folder, and we'll call it for the night.
Did Sean Ward ever check in?
No. But he may have tried calling, but we never got the call-in working properly.
I see.
But I forget who was in touch with him. I gave him my Skype name, so they had another way to get in. That's what Dr. Lego just did. Cause
I don't know how the protocols were going down.
Dr. Lego couldn't call in. I couldn't get him to connect in, so he added me on Skype, and that's how we got him in. But we'll do it to Milkman. Milkman can do the final word goodbye machine, and then we'll play the appropriate outro that I found in one of Carlito's folders.
Oh my Lord! All right, well I tell you what, kids, it's been one heck of a grand show, man. I tell you what, we couldn't have done it without all of you. Everybody that tuned in, I want to thank everybody, especially want to thank Mr. Dwight and Mr. Bradley, both of you, Mr. Brad, RBCP, Dwight the janitor, thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you. I want to thank everybody else, the A.K.A. and everybody else that contributed, and everybody, I don't know your name, I'm sorry. I'm an old senile geezer going on past 97 now. I've been 97 for 15 years, okay? So it's not going to get any better than this. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for stopping in. We do this every week right here in your earballs for you. That's right. Why? Because we love you. We ask all you do is give us some time, and we will drop the dime and bring your friend or bring your enemy. You know why? Because you are always welcome right here in the Madhouse. And we couldn't do it without our fearless leader, the Hermanito up in heaven. My God, I love him, my brother. The Generalissimo of the Madhouse, all fist held high to our brother. God bless you, man. And we'll tune in to you guys next week.
I love you all. Thank you so much for all your indulgence. God bless every one of you. We love every one of you. It took the time to love us too. Your love was felt. Thank you so much. He loved you too. He loved all of you too. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you.
All right, with that, we'll have Axman go ahead and blast this outro.
All right, I'm leaving. Bye, guys. Bye, Milfman.
Hey, Carlito. Christmas, Carlito, man. Have a good one there, cowboy. All
right, cowboy.
Yeah, happy Christmas.
All right, no, seriously, have a good Christmas. There,
I heard you the first time.
Yeah, faggot.
Later, Carlito. All right, Death Fox. Yeah, bye. Bye, Mac. Merry Christmas. See ya. Bye. Bye, stranger. Dark if you're there. Not bye. Well, bye.
Bye.
And you listening, bye. It's over. Go away. Leave me alone. Find something else to do.
I'm not playing no fucking games, dude.